Okay, so I just went live, and we'll see if this works at all, folks. I just added a different setup here. And, I've got a mic that says it's working.
I'm talking. I'm trying to hear myself on the stream.
Sure. And do you?
I still don't hear myself now.
Really?
Wait. I hear myself distantly, kind of.
Okay, just a sec. I'm still setting things
Now
up.
I hear myself.
Great.
Hey! I can finally hear.
Yeah.
We got it.
Yeah.
You did it. I think.
Okay, folks. So, sorry that took a minute. Yeah. Oh, that's a flattering angle. That's great, Chris. Let's see. Maybe I can make this stream a little better than the first one. So I'm here with Xavier.
Man, these matches go for a while.
I know. I'm here with Godzilla Mendoza, folks, and thank you for bearing with us as we dealt with technical issues. Some our fault, but some not, right?
No, yeah, when we were waiting for a good 30 minutes for the match to start, that one was not on us. We did everything right there.
Right. So anyway, yeah, sorry about that, folks. The stream should be a lot more entertaining now because you have two professional comic book YouTubers talking at you now. And
are we in sync? Can they hear us at like the correct time? I'm not talking 10 seconds after I should be or something, because then that's always a
well, I
concern.
mean, there's a lag. There's a lag what they're seeing, but you and I are seeing it in real time.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're I'm trying to see who else we got here for players. Okay. Oh, it looks like the oh no, is the match over?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah? All right. Who's Sunroof Splash? I don't know. So, this was organized by Trailer Drake, ComicDrake, whatever you want to call him. He's got both names. And yeah, we're raising money for the Cancer Research Institute today, just playing some Fortnite, as Will Smith calls it.
I'm going to check in the other chat to see what we do next. I don't know if we just let another round start, or do we go back to lobby, or what?
I think we go to the lobby.
Okay.
I'm going to the lobby.
Okay. Yep, going to the lobby.
I'm leaning back in my love seat, and it makes me look very fat. I'm not that fat, folks.
If you lean back, it's not a flattering angle, because it just pushes the top half of you back and the bottom half forward.
Let's see. Godzilla Mendoza. Quick question. What is
Godzilla was my father's name. You can call me Xavier.
No, I know. Xavier, you were just saying to me as we were sort of practicing, this skin is not an official Deadpool skin. What is it?
Yeah, so actually they released a customizable, like, generic superhero skin. And it had a lot of different costume options, and I just fiddled around with the options on it until eventually it looked close enough to Deadpool, because some of the presets on there are really close. So if I put Deathstroke's swords on his back, and then got like a couple of the Deadpool emotes that were available.
Got it.
And so I can kind of make like a generic off-brand Deadpool skin, since I can't get the official one anymore.
At a glance, I didn't even think that was like a fake one. I just didn't even consider it. So I was just like, oh yeah, that's Deadpool. That makes sense. What's funny, folks...
Oh, Drake is saying everyone needs to unready, and then we'll start again.
Okay.
So,
That's fine.
Unready. There we go.
Unready.
Got it.
You let me know when we're ready, because I can't monitor the that chat as well. But
Yeah, I'm keeping track of all that, so
we've got a lot of
right.
comic tubers we could come across in our fight today. We've got Matt with 4 T's. We've got Linkara. Where'd he get that pretty hat? Is that his lyric? I don't know. We've got NerdSync.
All right, I think we can ready up.
Okay, I readied up. I'll tell you guys something kind of amusing. Is Xavier and I decided to practice one match before we went live today, and we won. Victory Royale.
Victory Royale.
And then I think we were the first ones dead playing against other comic book YouTubers.
and then as soon as we started the next round, we got ran over by a car.
Yeah. Oops. Maybe we got cocky with that early win. I don't know. But
oh no, okay. Well, they need us to unready still. We jumped in too early.
That's fine. Yeah, I don't know. Who do you most want to virtually destroy today? Who do you want to decimate in Fortnite?
I think it would be pretty funny if I killed ComicDrake and Linkara.
Yeah.
Because the future is now, old man. You're old news. It's time for us youngins like me and Chris to take over.
I was gonna say, like, who do you think you're playing with today, man? Like, probably the biggest age disparity.
We're the new blood in the comic tube scene, even though we've both been doing this for several years now.
I know, we've been doing it about the same time. We have like similar like sort of level of following. You get more views on your videos, but I crank out more. I don't know. No, I think that there's probably a bigger age discrepancy with this duo than any other. That will be my guess.
That's pretty funny. I forget how old you are.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it. I'm in my 40s. I'm old enough. I bet I'm older than your dad. I don't know.
No, my dad is 57.
Oh, well then I'm not older than your dad. That makes me feel great.
You might be older than my mom, though, because they have kind of a big age gap.
Yeah, she's 13, folks. How does that make sense?
I'm like Cable. I time traveled.
Yeah, a little time travel. That's what you get with this stream. Some X-Men time travel jokes, which I guess we'll probably get in season 2 of X-Men 97.
You know, people get those now. I'm glad that X-Men 97 took the time to go over the complex bullshit of Cable's origin stories. His mom is a clone.
Within like 30 minutes or less.
Yeah, they got through that fast.
But you know what? I think that's the advantage that X-Men 97 has, is it like you can distill with hindsight the storyline. I didn't hate on it. I like the Inferno storyline with all the demons and everything, but
I tried reading it once and it just goes on so long.
It was one of the first really it was one of the first really big extended stories that Marvel did. Like that was one of the first crossovers that was like roping in everybody. You're like, wait, why is Daredevil
like those big events where it's like everybody's got their tie-in and the actual mainline event itself is really long.
Yes. But overall, I liked a lot of what they did. 'Cause I'll tell you another thing. Like I remember reading the X-Men comics in the 90s and being like, Bastion seems like a really boring villain. But I didn't find him boring at all in season 1. I found him actually kind of compelling. I was surprised.
You know, despite being actually named after a character from X-Men, I have not read a lot of X-Men.
Deadpool's in the X-Men universe.
Yeah. I mean, I've read every Deadpool book, but and I've read a decent chunk of Wolverine, but the actual X-Men themselves, I've read like a handful of early Claremont stuff from like when the team switched over and brought in like Colossus and Nightcrawler and Storm. Oh, we gotta do a new stream code.
Okay. Maybe we'll have to every time.
don't think we do. I think that's just...
While you work on that, I'll think of an icebreaker. All right, let's see. If money and time wasn't an issue, where would you most like to travel right now?
Probably go back to the Philippines, if I had the ability, because that's where a lot of my family is from. That's why my last name is Mendoza. My great grandpa is a Filipino immigrant.
That makes sense.
So we got a lot of family history there. My wife was born in the Philippines. And back when her and I were dating, because we used to be like dating online, like long distance. I visited her in like 2019, and that's when I proposed, and it was really cool.
Good timing, man.
But it's a great place to be. I had a lot of fun there. And I liked it. It was like the first time I had ever traveled outside of the U.S. was to fly there. And it was like a 22-hour flight, but, honestly, I just kind of watched, like, old movies on the flight the whole way. Like, I caught up on all the movies I hadn't seen.
I get that. Having gone to Asia more than once. I'll tell you, the Philippines has a fantastic history with comics. Very influenced by both...
I remember when I was out there, you actually asked me to go see if I could check out some Filipino comic stores and look for like some obscure Rambo book, right?
You remember? Yeah. Because they play fast and loose with intellectual property rights, and they have some. They had a short-lived Rambo series, and it's probably didn't have like that many copies published, so it's really hard to find. I would love to find one of those Rambo issues someday. I think that would be a funny comic.
Yeah, I did check out a comic book store, but mostly what they had was like on the level officially licensed Marvel stuff, and it was all in English. The thing that most people don't know about the Philippines is that basically everyone there speaks near perfect English.
Right.
People always assume you'd go there and like everyone's speaking Tagalog and you don't know what to do, but no, because of how much they outsource their work to the US or other English-speaking countries. Like everyone pretty much speaks like near perfect English. They get a little nervous if they're talking to a native English speaker.
Yeah. Because
they feel like they'll mess things up. So they get a little shy. But for the most part, I had zero problems communicating with a single person.
That's great to hear.
And I even went to a movie. That's that was when The Joker came out, so we saw that in a theater, and no subtitles, just played it like normal, like you would in the US.
Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoy Furiosa later. I just saw it, and they had a Red Band trailer for Joker too. But I'll be honest, I wasn't a huge fan of that movie. It wasn't.
I mean, I haven't watched it since then.
Yeah, it isn't bad on any. It
was like a fun thing to do. It was
level.
like a date with my fiance, but that was it.
I was just saying, it isn't bad on any technical level. It just feels like it's material that I've seen in a very similar way. If you've seen any Martin Scorsese movies, which I have.
Oh well, yeah, because it's just Taxi Driver, right?
It's Taxi Driver and King of Comedy.
Yeah.
So I just and then the idea of making this sequel a musical strikes me as pretentious, but I'm willing to be proven wrong.
I mean, if the fact that it's a jukebox musical kind of sets it back for me, because it's just like, well, why would you do that? Like, if they wrote their own music for it, that would be like, oh, that's kind of quirky and fun. Like, I want to see what songs they wrote for Joker to sing and perform.
Oh boy, are we about to
just having him just play pop songs the whole movie, just, I don't know. Oh, looks like the match is starting.
Yeah. All right. Let's do this. Let's not embarrass ourselves.
My friend Marsh keeps making fun of my Fortnite skills. I'm, like, usually pretty good at this game, but whenever I play with him, he always, steals all the kills. And, he's like a machine. He'll run through and obliterate, 20 other players by himself. And then just because we can't get it kills as fast as us, he just makes fun of everyone.
Well, I don't know who those people are. I'm just giving you a hard time, man.
All right, where do you want to land?
I don't care. Let's go for like further out, like towards the desert.
How about this spot? That's
like
kind of
that.
far away.
I like that. All right.
I don't recognize that spot, and I don't know if there's any other players that are probably going to be there, so it would be easy for us to like load up on gear.
That's what I'm thinking too.
I'm noticing our victory crowns are not disappearing when we die in this, and I think it's because this is a custom game, maybe,
Exactly.
and not like a. Marsh is messaging me right now to shit talk.
Oh.
He's watching the stream.
Oh. Thank you for watching.
Marsh, I just want you to know you're fired.
Please consider donating to the charity. You can see it there on the screen. I had it in the description. I had to start a second stream, so sorry about that. I will go back and edit after we finish playing today.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, no, that first one was kind of a mulligan. Now that we actually have, like, audio running.
I like that. A mulligan. A lot of my viewers are big golf fans, so they really appreciate the references to golf. In fact, I get a lot of comments like, boy, Chris, you've been talking about a lot of Batman and Spider-Man and stuff. How about a few more references to golf?
How about some more golf videos?
And I said, know how I could do that is I could bring in Xavier, and we're gonna get some more golf.
Oh yeah, because the majority of my experience with golf is that my parents used to play it a lot when I was little, and I remember one time when I was about 8 years old, I asked if I could drive the golf cart, and then I proceeded to run over my dad with it.
Oh, that's how he died. I was wondering when you'd share that.
They restarted his heart a few minutes later. He's fine now, but...
Right. No, I think we all understand. We've all been there. We've all been there. Whoops.
Yeah, we've all made one of our family members legally dead.
Ah, shoot it all over me.
Oh, yeah. This stream's getting spicy. We'll do anything for donations.
Yeah, if we get to $1,000, we'll do our vocal impressions. So people keep an eye on where the total donations are. If we can get to $1,000, Xavier and I will do an impression of just about anybody that you ask for, as long as it's not offensive.
Keep in mind, I can do a very good impression of a couple of Steve Bloom characters.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. I wasn't born 2 years ago.
I've been voicing cartoons since the fucking 90s. That's like a 1996 reference. Come on. You never watched Cowboy Bebop?
Oh, yeah, I did. Well, who did he voice on Cowboy Bebop?
There you go. He's Spike.
Oh.
Here, you can drive so that if something bad happens, I can blame it on you.
That's a great plan. If you're you. Let's see.
It wasn't my fault. I wasn't driving.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, shit.
Who did we
Comics.
NuComics and Mikayla. We like you guys in real life.
We killed somebody. Yeah.
People were making fun of us in the chat for not having enough women playing, but we just killed one of the women that were playing with us. So, I mean, that's fair. No.
Oh, hey, Ronald Mitchell just donated $10.
Hey, that's awesome. Oh, careful.
Oh, shit, run! Run! They've got the high ground.
Anakin, you can't win.
I'll try it. And then he gets cut in half, almost.
You know what I just don't get it. Like, Obi-Wan's whole advice was that you always win with the high ground, but he He had the low ground against Darth Maul.
He learned the high ground lesson from Darth Maul, is that if a guy jumps at you,
that.
you swing up in the air and then shoot him. Drake! Ready?
Still high ground.
Yeah!
Where? Okay.
Drake, a clip. Uh-oh, I'm getting instant karma for my bullying.
He's probably mad.
Someone else is shooting at us.
I know. I'm just healing up.
I'm healing behind this barrier. I took cover. Good thing there was this waist-high cover. I'm trying to like flank around a little bit, but I've never really explored this area of the map too in depth, so I'm not sure how to get over there.
Wait.
Just try to draw their fire, I guess. Oh, there's someone.
Just don't get killed.
Okay, my health is pretty low, but I did get it.
Oh, nice. Who was it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know who it was. I'll have to. Someone in the chat will have to check the kill log that popped up on the stream and tell me who I just killed, because I don't know who it was. I was just so focused on not dying that I wasn't looking at anything. It was like I had tunnel vision.
But Drake and Linkara were coming for you.
I did it. I fulfilled my fantasy of killing Drake and Linkara.
Oh, did we kill them already?
Yeah, I threw Drake off of a cliff.
Yeah, it can happen.
Okay. Finally a health pack.
I just need a shield.
Yeah, I was talking to my friends before this stream, I think I'll do pretty good if I'm fighting everyone who's like maybe on the older side and hasn't really played this game a whole lot. As soon as I encounter someone in their 20s, I'm dead.
Yeah, because
they play this game all the fucking time, like more than I do.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Am I allowed to cuss on this stream? Is that a thing?
I mean, technically, it depends on how seriously you treat cancer. I think it's very serious, so I wouldn't offend people by swearing.
I'll be really professional.
Yeah, for once in your life, could you just be professional for just today? Just today. I'm just giving you a hard time. You can do whatever you want.
No, I know.
We're getting kind of close to the storm. Maybe we should move in. I don't think there's anybody else here.
Yeah, we could like move towards Reckless Railway, like more in the middle of the map.
That works.
We could go. Let's go looking around for another vehicle we could bomb around in.
I love that idea. All right, time for another icebreaker while we go between worlds. Worst injury.
I don't know. I've never actually broken a bone before. Hey, you want to ride bitch on my motorcycle?
Yeah.
Wow. Look at that Ninja Turtle. Hey, you know what? With your shell, maybe you can protect me from bullets from behind.
Well, what I like is I also have this thing with Silver Surfer.
Uh-oh.
At one point,
There's someone.
Oh, shit, I'm down. Oh. Please kill him.
It's Linkara.
It's Linkara? All right.
Yeah. Okay, I got him. I'll revive you.
All right. So much for his
Uh-oh.
match. Oh, shit. Who was that? That was Linkara.
I thought we killed them already. Confused. Who did we kill then earlier?
Killed. I'm watching ComicPop. Sal is driving around, or he's at least shooting a gun. ComicDrake pulled up, picked up a victory crown. This is crazy.
What did we kill earlier then? I could have sworn it was Drake and Linkara.
I don't know. There's Wednesday Poll. Superhero 616.
I'll do better next round.
I know.
Apparently the vehicle sound effects and like the game audio is pretty loud. I think there's a way you could probably lower that.
All right.
So that
we'll watch comic. I can't believe we got killed by.
Wait, I killed Linkara. He was dead. It was
Maybe
Drake who
died.
ran up and then pickaxed me in the back of the head.
Yeah.
How did they reboot if we killed both of them? Did one of them survive? Oh, so we weren't thorough enough. One of them survived and then went to get revenge.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I get for being a dick and throwing him off of a building.
That's what you get.
That was karma for me being a bully.
Yeah. You're a bully.
Can you go into your game's audio settings and maybe lower it that way?
Yeah.
That would work. So go to your settings, and then just lower like main volume down to probably like let's start at like 80% maybe.
I'll lower it even more because it was already at 80.
Okay.
All right. Hopefully that's a little better, folks. Thanks for the feedback.
No, the main audio. Okay, let's see if that makes it a more pleasant experience for our viewers.
I'm all ears. All right, what are the donations at? Uh-oh, ComicPop died.
Steve Sorensen just donated $2. What's up, Comic Troopers? Hey, Chris, good luck, man.
Thanks, Steve. Those are donations to me.
Earlier said, yes, the Fortnite stream y'all mentioned in the Invincible video has become a reality. Unfortunately, can't stay for long, but y'all have fun and raise some money. Also, more golf, Chris.
Yes, I know. I'll go get my sandwich. I actually do have a set of clubs around the corner
here. Use it to bust the kneecaps of whoever beats us at this game.
I love that this game's so silly. Like, look at Venom jumping around with a skateboard. I was saying, the other night I was playing with my friends, and I was Silver Surfer, and I was leaning outside of a truck with an AK. I was like, that makes sense. Silver Surfer shooting a gun. That makes sense.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, you could also play as Batman.
Yeah. And Batman doesn't shoot guns canonically, except for the times that he does.
Except for all those times that he does, but those don't count. No, I'm a no-kill rule Batman truther. I like my characters to have variety. I like a no-kill rule, a no-guns guy like Batman, but I also like Punisher because he's a kill everyone, all the guns character. You gotta have the variety, you know?
Oh, yeah.
You don't want every character to be a Batman, but you also don't want every character to be a Punisher. Like, when you have one of each, it's fun.
I feel like there should have been a Discord chat like this for all of us.
So that, like, all of us... it would get really complicated having 30 people talking at once, like we did with the troubleshooting stream. It was easy to get drowned out when you're talking because there's so many voices all at once doing so many different things.
You. Big chatterbox. I'm just giving you a head start.
Well, I'm sorry. I was drinking water is why I got quiet for a second.
Otherwise, I would not have been quiet.
Otherwise, I would have kept on talking. You think this is the first time someone's called me a chatterbox?
Can someone in chat take a quick look at like where the donations are at? Because here's what we'll do. At $1,000, we'll do some silly voices. maybe even take requests.
Wait,
But
some silly voices.
at $4,000, are bad mouthing other YouTubers.
I could do that.
Oh,
Talk about how I'll talk about how Josh from Panels to Pixels is a shitty texter. He never texts me back except for 3 weeks later. And that's very annoying when we're trying to set up videos and like coordinate for crossovers and collabs.
I like
Josh.
that. Yeah. You do a lot of collabs.
You know, I didn't think that I did, but now that you mention it, I guess I kind of do, yeah.
I mean, it feels like
You know, I collabed on a video about Matt Reeves' Batman once. It's fun.
Yeah. I'm starting to think that Diego Rivera lives in your shed.
Yeah. He just chained up there, and I bring him out every time I need someone to dress up in a funny costume and review the games that are so old that I think I don't want to play them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to play an NES game. Who wants to play an NES game? If it's before a PlayStation 1, I don't want to play it.
There you go.
I can't be bothered with that emulating crap.
Is the opposite of the angry video game nerd. He only plays newer things.
Yeah.
We're down to 4 people playing, and if we're duos, that basically means, one of these duos wins, we get another match. So.
Well, you did all that math by yourself?
No, my wife's here to, she's got a calculator. So
she's got a calculator off to the side.
It's a graphing calculator. Did you ever have to learn how to use that in school?
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh my goodness!
That's a lot of money to use that just so that
old people did.
Just so that it could never apply in any situation in my adult life ever after that.
That was a pretty complex thing to learn for high school, I feel, because it sounds so technical. But why do that when you who needs say personal finance or something useful like that when you can learn how to use a graphing calculator?
Is the match almost over? Yeah, okay, yeah. They're still looking for each other.
Yeah, they're just trying to find each other, but as soon as one of these
another $25 donation, sick.
Thank you. Thanks,
Juju Bean 79, who no one in the chat knows is secretly my mom.
I appreciate that.
Thanks, Mom.
But just so you know, today especially, I would sincerely love it if you would consider doing that to like the Tiltify link that you see on screen. That is the main reason for this. Thank you. Like, that's what I'll do is any donations I get today, I'll add up. I will Cancer Institute, Cancer Research Institute, because I was going to donate some of my money to it. Any donations to me, I'll just keep passing along. So thank you.
Wish I could have streamed too, but I just got a new computer recently, and I got a new computer. I'm a computer. But I got a new desktop, and it says that it's not compatible with the old ass drivers on my capture card from like 2014. So I need to figure out how to get that working again, or probably just bite the bullet and get a new capture card next month.
All right.
Okay.
Lobby up.
Regulators. Okay.
Mount up. Now, do we just ready again, or do we have to go into a new?
I think so. I hope we don't have to add another code. I know I could just stream off of the PlayStation itself, but then there's just a lot less control about I can't change settings for things, and then also I'd have to get a microphone and headset hooked up to the PlayStation, and it's just I'm not good with the technical stuff. I hate. That's why I don't stream as often anymore. It's just because it's always a big pain in the ass, and I hate troubleshooting. I have zero patience for troubleshooting if I have to be the one doing it.
What are people saying in the chat? Anything interesting?
Someone's asking, who is that you're playing with?
Well, that's Godzilla Mendoza.
Yeah, haven't you heard of me? I'm, in certain circles, I'm kind of popular.
Yeah, you have close to something like 250,000 subscribers or so, right?
Actually, I think I have the exact same amount you do.
That's funny.
Let me see.
Anyway.
Actually, I have 220,000. I have 4,000 less than you. You actually surpassed me a while ago. Because I remember you were stuck at like 5,000 for a little while, and you were like worried that you were never going to catch on. And I remember you were tweeting like, man, I feel like these videos just aren't getting the kind of views that I was hoping for. And I told you, just stick with it. And then,
it was good
and
advice. Then, it's still like it's a slow growth period with like occasional little bumps, but I mean, I guess it happens to a lot of us. One of the guys playing in here, like, have you seen Matt's the channel just sort of explode?
I'm not familiar. Which Matt is that?
Matt with 4 T's? No, you don't know his channel?
No.
He's been doing this.
Does he have the same channel name?
He's been doing this maybe a year, and he's got the same amount of views as us. He only has something like
Oh yeah, he's at 191. Pretty cool. He's got. Oh, you know what? I've seen a couple of his videos recommended. He's got really good thumbnails and good titles.
Yeah.
That helps. Is that he doesn't have a ton of uploads, but the ones that he does are marketed very, very smartly because they just.
Exactly. Yeah, no, he's...
See, that's a guy who knows how to game the algorithm by, putting out stuff that people really want to click on. And I try to do that, but every once in a while I put out a video where it's like, this thumbnail sucks and this title sucks, but I don't know how to fix it. And I really need to just get a video out today.
Yeah, I'm the same. Sometimes I just don't really necessarily know, like, how to make one better. And also, I'm going to always do sort of a mix of like, there's going to be some things I go, you know what, this is a good idea that I think a lot of people will be interested in. But sometimes I'm just like, this will get like probably not that many views, but it's what I care about. And I have to like stay excited about the channel. So
yeah,
the next thing I'm doing is I'm talking about pedigree comic collections. Have you ever heard of those?
No.
Yeah, pedigree collections are like, just like they have provenance. They have like a history behind them. And they'll typically be very big collections, but also, it can't be sort of Bronze Age stuff. It has to be like a lot of Golden and Silver Age. There's not that many, maybe like 60 some in the world that are noted as being a pedigree collection. And there's some interesting history behind some of them. So I'm going to do an episode about that. That's what I'm working on, folks. Sorry that I don't have that up yet. How about you? Got any ideas for the future?
I'm working on a review of X-Men 97 just because I have a bunch of stuff I want to talk about for it. But also I'm doing this big collab with Diego and James Strecker from DC Watchtower.
Oh, yeah.
Where, because you know how James's whole thing is doing the timeline and chronology of all the DC animated universe cartoons, like the Tim Drake sort of, or Bruce Timm sort of projects and Paul Dini. And people have been asking him for years if he would do the same for the 90s Marvel cartoons, but he's like very busy. He's more of a DC guy. He doesn't really read a whole lot of Marvel, and he just didn't have like the time for it. So Diego and I ended up going through every episode of all 5 of those shows in that universe and taking notes. And we're going to do like the whole timeline and chronology of all those shows.
Okay.
And I've been working on this for like a year and a half, and it's probably not going to come out until January. But it's such a huge project, but it's been really fun working on it. I've actually interviewed a bunch of people who've worked on the shows. Like I talked to Eric and Julia Leewald, who are the showrunners of the original X-Men series.
Oh, yeah?
They're producers on the new season, and consultants.
Okay.
But they were the lead writers for the original 5 seasons. And so I asked them a bunch of like really in-depth, dorky continuity questions for an interview, and we'll throw that in there too.
You damn nerd.
I'm also gonna try and talk to the other showrunner, Larry Houston, at some point. Is a stretch goals. I'd really like to talk to him because he worked on the X-Men show and the Fantastic Four show, and I think he'd have a lot of great insights on
I'm trying to remember
how the whole thing fits together.
I'm trying to remember the name. There's a guy who was like the director of a lot of the X-Men episodes back in the day, and he also directed the opening musical segment to the G.I. Joe animated movie, and I just really respect that. I can't remember his name right now, though.
That might be Larry Houston.
I think that might be Larry Houston. Maybe that's why it like sort of like tweaked that memory. All right, what's going on?
Let me look at his.
Why is the queued players
director
going down? Why is the queued players going down?
I don't. Okay, we have to do a new code at the end of each match, apparently.
Okay.
So, new code. I'll enter it. 1 second.
I'll allow it.
I almost said what the code was out loud, like a dumbass.
How do I
but
back
I stopped
out?
myself.
Oh, you have to back us out.
Yeah.
Because it says queued players 12.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go, folks. Boy, this lens.
Okay, we have a working system now.
I look like goddamn Mojo if I lean back. Like, look at the size of my head. I look like the guy at the end of Beetlejuice. I look like...
You know, I haven't seen Beetlejuice in so long, I don't remember anything about it.
Well, Beetlejuice is just waiting in a... In like a, I don't know, just some sort of a lobby, and there's a guy with a shrunken head, and that's what I look like this angle. Like, this is me, more or less normal. And this is bunched up because I'm like leaning forward. But look at that. Look at how tiny my head looks, folks. Look at how big my arms look. Look at that.
Get ready up.
Look at that. I don't know if you can see it because this is such a small screen I've got here.
You need like a different like angle. You need like a different lens on that camera, so it's like not as.
Look at that. That's just bizarre.
Will you hit ready up already? They're waiting on us.
I think that the viewers that are willing to donate,
they like the LP funsies. You're right. That's what makes it all worth it. Okay, there we go. Okay.
It's all about raising money for charity.
I didn't want to get yelled at by everyone else.
It's all about raising money for charity, right, people? I'll just keep doing this. Look at me.
Steven Sorensen donates $2 and says, Chris, GM, Donatello and Deadpool need to cross over.
Yeah, man. No, you know what needs to cross over, though? We need a Ninja Turtles Daredevil crossover. That needs to happen. Like that.
Yeah, that's like Destiny, you know, like for them to actually acknowledge, hey, I know you.
Yeah,
actually, I feel like
have crossed over with
the timeline would be a little weird unless Daredevil was like, let's see, he was like 8 years old or whatever when he got his powers.
I don't know. Maybe old.
So
yeah, maybe.
Is Daredevil 23?
Yeah. I think we have to age up Daredevil a little from his origin.
Oh, Drake just commented in the chat. Hi, Drake.
Drake! What did he say?
He said, sorry for the hassle, guys.
Oh, good. You apologized, because I was...
Oh, no, we're good. We're making it work.
Of course we're making it work.
We're doing it for the kids!
We're
going to stop cancer!
I did buy a plane ticket to go beat up Drake after this. Just because, yes.
You know what? You already paid the money for it, so I don't think you should refund it. And I think you should, once you start something, you should commit to it. But I think you should, go easy on him when you get there.
Well, fortunately for him, I have no idea where he lives. So even though I bought that,
he'll just be stalking around the city for a little while, looking for him.
It's really just a guess as to where he could be.
Ronald Mitchell, $5. Chris is having LP funsies. Xavier, are you guys the new Zaibatsu? Oh, someone knows my super deep cut reference. That's nice.
Who are these people?
You people! Okay, where do you want to land, boss?
I'll choose. Let's see. I'll say that we're gonna go there. You see it?
The Nitro Dome!
No, in all seriousness, thank you, Drake, for organizing a charity event and inviting such a diverse group of YouTube comic book creators. I really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, this is fun. I'm glad I got invited to this.
It was a big deal for me to get the day off work, but I'm having a good time, and whatever we raise for charity makes me feel good.
Uh-oh, there are other people landing here. We're about to get into a scrap.
Well, we don't have to land right on top of it.
Well, it's kind of too late for that because I just did.
Okay.
Oh! Troy! I'm so... I killed him!
Oh,
He just wanted a hug and I killed him!
You sure did.
I ripped him to pieces!
Well, I don't know about
It's
that.
like a pit bull fucking eating a cat! Why did I do that?
For your Emmy consideration, with Xavier Mendoza's.
These are real emotions I'm having, Chris.
Oh, okay.
Don't make light of the crime I just committed.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm doing the things that I'm doing.
All I know, well, if you killed him, like, where's his partner?
Yeah, that's the thing. Who is he with? Should I go, like, check his stream?
No.
Would that be wrong? Would that be morally wrong?
Let's go get that, like, what do you call it? The treasure box that just fell from the sky.
Oh, yeah, oh, I see. I hear someone close. There's a car!
Okay. I'm mounted up. Where? I'm right behind you. Oh, there.
Pop his tires.
Trying. Oh, they just went into the Nitro Rome. But you know what they
Welcome
say?
to the Thunderdome.
We don't need another hero. Perfect. You know, I know I said that we'd wait until we got to $1,000 in donations before I started doing perfect impressions, but
Uh-oh.
are you okay? Or...
Yeah, I'm fine. All good. That car looks to be getting kind of mashed.
Yeah.
Someone in the chat says Troy is saying he trusted me and he feels betrayed. No! Tell him I feel great shame for what I did to him, and I'll never forgive myself. I didn't know it was him. If I knew it was him, I wouldn't have done it. I just saw the flash and I just got angry. Because why does the Flash have to have the stupid CW skin in this game instead of like a good one from the comic books?
I'll take the CW skin over the movie, where he's wearing just like plate armor.
Oh yeah, or he's like, dressed like he looks like a red knight with like a bike helmet embedded in his helmet. It's like it's a lot.
It's I wanted to like the movie, folks, but no.
I mean, I like the long version of it that they put out later is like a little better. There's a lot less gratuitous Wonder Woman ass shots in that one.
Yeah. Did Joss Whedon
Good old
come back?
Joss. Good old Joss.
Oh, you're talking about the Justice League.
Yeah.
I was talking about the Flash.
Oh, the Floosh.
The
With the
Flush.
digital necromancy. Oh, shit!
Don't get hurt. I'll ram him right off the road.
Run him off the road, bus!
Wait, there's somebody else around here that's not gonna call. This car is pretty messed up. I think I'm gonna get out.
Yeah, I don't want to explode.
No. It's my least favorite thing to do on Saturdays.
Especially live on stream.
It's so embarrassing.
Uh-oh, I'm about to die. Boy. Clutch!
Ah! I'm sorry, everyone.
I hate that Green Goblin guy.
Who is it?
Stupid, I think it's Mullet Man.
Oh, okay. We're not the best. We gotta be. Oh, look! Lapido 45 is invincible.
I don't know who that is, but cool. Shut up, Marsh! Shut up! Ronald Mitchell sends $2 more and said, "That's called stream sniping. It's frowned upon."
What is?
Well, I didn't do it. I
don't know what that is.
Where you go check someone else's stream to, like, see where they're at and then, like, cheat, kind of, by looking at their screen.
Oh my god! Who even has the time?
All these dumb children. Let me read the chat.
Are we all playing as comic book characters?
Yeah, pretty much. I think someone's Solid Snake.
Oh, cool. My Hero Academia. Crisis edits.
It's got those big, dumb super fists. Those things are cool. If a little overpowered. I guess we just chill out here and wait for everyone to kill each other. Oh, Drake's down.
All right. Drake just got killed. Luke Skywalker with a little Yoda in his backpack. That's adorable. But not as adorable.
Apparently
as
that Yoda backpack actually like crashed the game a bunch of times for some people.
Huh.
They had to take it off the shop because it was like causing like problems.
Wow.
I'm assuming the fact that we're playing a game successfully with someone who has it now means that it's like working again. But...
yeah. You know what? Since we're spectating, I'm going to actually run to the restroom down the hall, and I'll be right back, everyone. Is that okay with you?
But if you had like a lavalier mic and you left it on and we just heard the entire thing and you just all the grunting and pain.
Classic.
All right, I'll talk to the chat now. It's just me here. Hello, chat. How are you guys doing? I've just been messaging my friend Marshcart there, because he shit talks me all the time and makes me feel bad because he's a tryhard at Fortnite, and I don't have time to play Fortnite all the time. I have a job. And I have a wife, and I have friends. But yeah, how are you guys doing? What's up? Yeah, I really pulled that card. Can you believe that? You want to say something mean to me, you better donate while you do it. No, it's the same Marsh cart. Don't try to obfuscate. You know who you are.
I'm coming back, everybody. Yo!
Turbo piss.
And guess what? I washed my hands. They're as clean as can be.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you for washing your hands. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for washing your hands. I really appreciate that, Chris.
Thank you. Yes. Anyone?
Are you winning, son?
Anyone in the chat know where we're at on Tiltify for donations?
Yeah, can someone give us the update on that? Chris, you could probably put the link in the description of the stream.
Yeah, you're right. Let me see if I can edit it while it's done. Yeah.
He also had the QR code. Can you add that as an overlay?
Not right now, but I can add the link in the description.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. We currently have raised $2,636.
Oh, holy crap! That means we need to do voices. Give me a sec. Wow. I didn't know that. Dude, that's awesome.
That is pretty cool.
That is so nice to hear. Thank you, everybody out there. Wow.
Let's kill cancer. Let's do it. Let's get him. Let's get that son of a bitch.
All right, a little excited there. There we go. I added the...
Yeah, get those donations moving. Every dollar is making us one step closer to killing cancer.
Folks in the chat, feel free to give say who you want either Xavier or us to do a voice of, and we'll do our best. Because I'll be honest, I think I'm maybe the best voice actor out there.
Like ever?
Yeah.
Like ever?
Ever.
Wow.
So anyway, yeah, anyone in the chat, feel free to...
This guy's a regular Mel Blanc.
That's what they call me at work. They say...
Marsh said I should do an impression of someone good at Fortnite. Hey, man. Fuck you.
I was trying to think if I could do an impression of, like a PewDiePie or some sort of content creator like that.
Ronald Mitchell donates $5. He says, Chris, do your best with the tick. Xavier, do tarantulas from Beast Wars.
Ah! Spoon! I don't know. What else would he say?
Lord Megatron, we must get the victory royale.
Hold it right there, criminal. You need a lesson, an education, if you will, in civic obedience. I'm making a new...
Is that some kind of new Maximal? He looks like a tick.
Oh,
Does he transform? Let's see how many times we can fold his limbs before he's a normal bug.
That's actually pretty good, Xavier. I like that. Got a little bit of
A little bit of Starscream, if you will.
I don't know. Is that how he sounds?
Tarantulas is like the Starscream of Beast Wars.
Oh, I never saw it.
Oh my God, you never seen Beast Wars?
No. I've seen.
Dude,
I've seen
I'm
Kiss
upset.
players. Feel free to now that you're on my channel, watch my Transformers Kiss players video, everyone. Where Transformers get powered up with the kiss of prepubescent girls.
What? That's a thing? Oh my! What is it from Japan?
It absolutely is from Japan.
Of course. Okay, there we go. You know, that's. I don't want to stereotype. That made it make a lot more sense.
Basically, it posits that after the Transformers 1986 movie and Galvatron got thrown through space, he actually first got thrown to Earth, and he burned up on re-entry, and his cells landed on cars and turned them into Megatron clones called Legion. And so the Earth Defense Force learned that if they, kissed Optimus Prime or Hot Rod and stuff like that.
But does Waspinator factor in?
No, not at all.
Okay,
Didn't exist yet.
but I feel like Waspinator should factor in. When Waspinator is not on screen, all other characters should be asking, "Where's Waspinator?"
Why are there two people playing and I don't know either of them?
Wish everyone had a name that matched what their stupid YouTube name was. Why can't everyone be cool like me and just have the same name on everything?
Spectate is like, oh,
Except for Instagram, because some bastard took the actual Godzilla Mendoza Instagram. Even used my logo for my YouTube channel. I know he was trying to impersonate me.
They say that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
I wish I could buy back the right Instagram name from that guy, but he never replied to my message.
Well, life happens. Life finds a way.
Hey, there you go. That's an impression.
Oh, yes. Well, that is to say. Well, my goodness.
First, Jurassic Park. Then, Jurassic Park The Lost World. Only on Toonami.
I'll assume that's a reference to instead of Cartoon Network. I don't know what Toonami is, buddy.
What?
I'm sorry, man. I
keep
don't know
referencing things from like 1995, and you don't know what they are.
See, just to be clear,
I have not referenced something from this decade or the previous one or the one before that at all.
Here's the big.
Where were you in the 90s?
Okay. Specifically, there's a period where I was in college, and the priorities that I had in college just wasn't TV. I was having a good time going out with friends.
Looks like Chris hasn't spent enough time watching dubbed anime.
I missed out. There's some cultural blind spots.
I need to just sit you down and just watch like 7 hours of good cartoons with you. You need to watch Beast Wars. You need to watch some like Toonami bumper.
Yeah.
Like, educate you and literally all that stuff is before my time. I was born in 98.
Oh my god. Well, we'll throw this out to the chat. Do you have a favorite cartoon or really any animation of all time? But I'm specifically talking shows, not movies. So like no Disney, no movie like say Akira or anything like that. It just has to be a show. It can be from anywhere, like any sort of cartoon animated show. What's your favorite of all time? All time.
I don't know if I could pick a specific one, but I could definitely narrow it down to like a top 5 in no particular order.
Uh-huh.
Transformers Beast Wars.
Oh my god. Okay.
Batman Beyond.
Yeah.
All-timer for me. I have to watch that just on a loop forever. TMNT 2003. It's like a comfort show for me. I could just put that on anytime. I just like will leave it on the TV in the background of my house, and it just like that's the ambiance. Is just Ninja Turtles.
Oh, got a super chat with that. Can't quite see it from here, folks. The computer that has.
Ronald Mitchell says, "I didn't know you were playing with a boomer." I'm just kidding. I have got to go, but I hope you make the goal. Best of luck.
Thank you. We're well on the way. So let's have a bunch of good shows.
I am Batman.
I love TMNT, but the 2003 one is actually the one I've seen the least of.
That you know what? It's the one that follows the Mirage comics the closest.
Yeah, no, I know that much because I've seen enough of it.
It takes some big changes. It diverts in a lot of ways, but there's some episodes that are just like word for word, panel for panel.
I love that like Ninja Turtles has so many sort of variations. It's sort of embraced
the fact that we got one that was so close to the comic is like, wow, that's really cool. I'm glad that we have that as a thing, and now any big weird change you want to do is like, sure, go ahead. Because at least we have one that's like, yeah, you got your comic accurate one. Right. You can just do whatever. Like that's why I like that it's so like. I would say part of the appeal of Ninja Turtles for me is that it reinvents itself so frequently. Is every few years it's like totally different.
Yeah, I'm okay with that too, and I like. I sort of even feel like that with movies. Like the very first one is actually pretty darn accurate to like the first few comics.
Oh yeah. There's like little stuff like they switched Leo and Raph for that one scene of getting thrown through the window, but like for the most part, it's pretty close. Which
I
think they're worried about that movie coming across like a little bit too dark and like serious.
So I'm kind of okay with them doing very different things after that. Like the Mutant Mayhem isn't really based on like
Mayhem.
A comic, but it still feels authentic to what Ninja Turtles is.
Yeah, I love the art direction in that movie so much, where everything's really sketchy and scratchy. They said that they wanted the movie to look like it was drawn in a kid's notebook, so that like the character proportions are really wacky and a little bit ugly and off.
The thing I really liked about Mutant Mayhem was just that they got some actual teenagers to voice the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, and there's like it's the most authentic Ninja Turtles cast so far.
Yeah, there was something very cool about like not just getting Corey Feldman or something.
Yeah,
how small they.
Well, because I appreciate that all the teenagers that they did get are ones who actually have previous voice acting experience.
Sure.
Like, those kids. One of them was in like the Go Diego Go cartoon, or one of them was like Gumball. Like, they all have prior experience doing voices on animated stuff, so that they weren't just like, nervous in front of a microphone, like trying to do that stuff for the first time.
Here we go. Yes, I agree. But it looks like we are finally going to be able. I'm going to the lobby. We're going to be able to finally beat everyone.
I'm going to go get the code for this next match.
Why don't you go get the code for the next match?
Why don't I go do that? Oh, I got a gift. Thanks, Classic Spaceman, sending me a bunch of Ninja Turtle stuff that I didn't have.
By the way,
wow, there's a lot. Jesus, there's a lot of stuff.
Did you know that I'm using a certain creator code?
Which creator code is it?
It might just be called Xavier GM.
Yeah! Oh, he's the best. Everyone, Chris is a true friend.
Look at that.
The
next time I buy something with my V-Bucks.
Oh man, that helps because that's grocery money, like for real.
Okay. Xavier GM.
The Fortnite code. It's been it's not like, you know, crazy lucrative, but it gives me just enough that it's like, yeah, I could go buy groceries this month with that.
To folks out there that haven't played this, you can like get like this code and you get a little bit of money when like people buy things. But what's annoying is I get total strangers constantly hitting me up going, "Hey, you seem cool. Will you use my creator code?" And I'm like, "Will you just get lost?" All right, my goal here is to find NerdSync and kill NerdSync.
Let's do it.
And then probably kill Linkara. Actually, Linkara, we need revenge against Linkara, don't we?
Oh, yeah. We got to go get Linkara and Drake again.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I'm not necessarily going for the victory royale. I just want to like bully specific people, I think, is what I'm going to go for.
Okay. See, I want to raise money to fight cancer. But you do you. If bullying is what you're into.
Yeah, that would be a nice byproduct, too.
I like that I just totally high-roaded you there. Like, you were like, I'm going to bully some friends. And I go, no, I'm going to help charity.
You're going to bully me.
I bullied you.
I think they actually. Oh wait, no, they're restarting the code.
That's fine.
The one that Drake just put in is not working, so it's got to do another one.
We know what we're doing here. We're professionals. I wonder who's.
All right. I'm waiting for the new code, then I'll put that in.
I wonder whose stream is doing the best. There's a certain competitive factor there for me.
I don't know. It's on so many different channels. I would have to go check like 20 different YouTube channels to go.
Oh yeah.
To go try and find out.
You just let me know when I should ready up. And I'll
Everyone's complaining in the other chat is that no one can beat Sunroof.
Yeah, I think that person has like won a couple times now.
Yeah.
We'll just keep talking about comic book stuff today. Oh, and
yeah, we're just chilling.
Waiting. Let me just plug on my second channel, folks. There is a new trash movie bonanza with me and Jim Mafood. This time we're talking about movies where supposedly young girls, the actresses all seem like they're in their 40s, have sleepovers that just don't go right. We've got Evil 2.
Some kind of slumber party massacre.
Yeah, the slumber party massacre.
Okay, I think this is the right code. Let's ready up.
We're coding it up. Yeah, let's type in some codes. All right, we got to think.
Okay, there's some of those other big dorks.
We got to think of something special that we can do here on the live stream when the donations hit 3,000. Because we're trying to raise 5,000 today. When they raise 3,000, what can we do? We already did voices. We can tell a story of some sort. Let me think.
The donations are 2,700. We're gonna hit 3,000 soon.
Yeah, we're gonna hit 3,000. So let me think. What should we?
What's another good stretch goal?
I know. Wait, we have to think of something that we can do to motivate people to push it over a hump first. We will. We'll be telling the stories of when we lost our virginity. No. Let me think. We're not going to do that, folks, just to be clear.
Gotta get him. We gotta kill cancer.
In the chat has some sort of a story or a review or something like that you think would be kind of fun for us to talk about, I'm open to suggestions. I feel like there's got to be a funny story that I can tell. I know. Okay. I've told this on my other channel once, but most people probably haven't heard it. If we hit $3,000, somebody give me the high sign. When we hit 3,000, I will tell you my most embarrassing story. and it is the only reason I'm comfortable sharing it is because it's just so hilariously embarrassing.
2,893 now.
Oh my god, I'm going to be telling it pretty soon.
Look what you've set yourself up for.
I know, but I want to motivate people to donate a little bit more, and then they get a little reward.
My most embarrassing story was when I was
Don't give it away yet.
I was doing this.
Don't give it away yet.
No, it's a good story. I really want to tell it. Okay.
I know, but wait till we hit 3,000.
All right. We'll wait till. But it's a good story. You're gonna want to hear this.
I'm sure I am.
But,
I love embarrassing stories. All right, we got 29 people queued up. Come on. Come on. It's a lot of comic book YouTubers here. Who's your favorite comic book YouTuber if you're watching this? And we'll just say, aside from me, since you're watching my channel, who's your favorite?
Well, shit, I was gonna say you. You're the only one I watch.
That's kind of you. I watch your stuff too, buddy.
Oh, thank you, man. Well, you and Panels to Pixels. I watch both of you guys, and then I feel like I just try to avoid watching everyone else's stuff so it doesn't contaminate my own opinions. I don't want to subconsciously repeat stuff I heard them say.
I've always been in the same place.
But I feel like you and I cover things because I mostly talk about comic book adaptations.
Yeah.
And you talk about the comic books themselves, and I feel like that's different enough that we don't have the same overlap.
Well, and I think mostly what I'm doing is I'll talk. I do different things. Sometimes it'll be history, but I do a lot of analyzing the techniques of an artist or a writer, so that I'm hopefully hitting it at a different angle than somebody that's talking about a storyline.
Me and Solid Snake are shooting Invincible in the face repeatedly.
Oh, really? Let me find that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, look.
This is how it would go if Deadpool fought Invincible in real life.
Yeah. All right, here, I'll pick...
I want to see someone make a big supercut of all the funny things from everyone's perspective. It's we have so many different perspectives of this stream now. You can cut to so many different people goofing and gaffing.
Goofing and gaffing. Here we go.
Goofing and gaffing.
Lady.
Nice lady.
Hey, all right. I didn't know if you'd know what I was talking about there.
That's
from before your grandparents were born.
Okay, that's your waypoint, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we still have victory crowns. I think we're not actually losing them for some reason. We do drop them, but then they're just back.
Yeah, I think that's because we did that in sort of a public match, and this is just sort of a private get together, so none of this is ranked.
Yeah. Oh, there's other people landing.
Oh shit.
Get ready for a gunfight.
It's the only kind I like.
I like knife fights.
I appreciate that you're there's some variety in our lives like that. That I like gunfights and you like knife fights.
That's the beauty of God's creation. It's all the different types of fights we can have.
Oh shit! I'm down. Somebody snuck up on me. Kill him.
This big fish man.
Can you heal me or?
Yeah. Let me just make sure I
appreciate it. I'm looking around. I don't see anything.
Yeah, keep an eye on. I think they're ahead of us.
Oh my god, that was such a surprise. I just walked around.
Here, hold on. Turn around. Take this health.
Oh, thank you.
Heal up.
Playing with the boys. Trailer Drake is down. That means if we're gonna get revenge on Linkara, we got to get to him fast.
Oh, we can't get our revenge now if someone else does it first.
Exactly. That's what I'm arguing. Whoa.
Oh, help!
I'm trying. Hold on. Where is he? Got him. Okay, there you go.
All right, we've cracked 3,000. All right, I'll tell my story first. All right.
All right.
So, this is very embarrassing. Okay, I'm not proud of this. All right, but there was this big event with a lot of YouTubers that got invited. Apparently, it was like some kind of stream playing some terrible video game, and it was to raise money for some kind of cancer research institute.
Oh my god!
And I had to play Fortnite, and I was just so fucking bad at it, and like it was embarrassing. And like everyone was just watching me like just trip on my own balls on stream. And I was really like trying to get like a victory royale, but it just was not happening. I just kept getting killed by a green goblin over and over.
I see what you did there. I'll tell my story.
Hey, they can hear you.
Here we go. So, this is...
That was my wife?
Yes. I sort of heard it in the background. All right. So, we go to the mid-90s. And
She's pretty cool.
I'm in college. And during the summers, my roommate and I would often go see a matinee. Just be a movie matinee. So, we decided to go see Face Off. It was new.
Classic.
But before we went...
Finally, something from the 90s you've actually seen.
Yep. All right. So, before it, I wisely decided to cook myself some sausage and biscuits. And I'm talking 8 sausages and biscuits. Oh, wait.
That's an NPC.
Yeah, whoops.
Oh, I have to finish what you started.
All right. So, I cooked 8 sausage and biscuits, which is too many. And we get about an hour into the movie. And my stomach is my stomach is just doing the gurgle butts, folks. I was in so much pain, and I'm like trying to hold out because I'm like, it's an action movie. It's only going to be an hour and a half. But we're an hour in, and I need relief. So I leave the movie theater. Well, not the movie theater. The movie screen to go use the men's room because I am a man. And then who's there?
I was just shooting at that gas pump because I wanted to blow it up.
All right. So I go to the bathroom and I demolish it, folks. I'm not proud of it, but I demolish it to such a degree that when I flush it, it starts overflowing, and it's that panic where you're looking and there's like no tools, there's nothing.
Can anyone save me from this fate?
Yeah, it starts overflowing. So I give up. I'm like, well, there's nothing I can do. I step outside, and there's only one other person in the bathroom. It's like some maybe 8 or 10-year-old kid, and he's using the urinals in the far corner. Now the poop juice starts flowing down across the floor. It's really
it's encroaching on this innocent child.
Yeah,
like the blob about to roll over a victim to acidify them.
There's somebody to fight over here. I'm gonna take us to him. So, unfortunately, the poop water has cut him off from leaving.
He's trapped.
He's trapped in the corner as the brown poop water starts moving towards him.
God.
And unfortunately, I got eye contact, and I just didn't know what to do, so I just sort of shrugged apologetically. I just shrugged apologetically and left.
You abandoned him to his fate.
Yeah, this poor kid,
him and then left him.
The poop water was just coming towards him, and I just bailed.
And you just left him to die.
Xavier, I'm just getting started. So I get out, and I'm like, well, the movie's probably almost over, and I just don't want to stay to sort of pay for my sins. Hold on, we're killing people, obviously.
Yeah, hold on. Oh! Yes!
So when last we left, this kid's he's gonna get all pooped up. And I leave, and I'm thinking that the movie's probably almost over. So I go, I don't want to wait around and get in trouble. So I stepped out of the movie theater and waited for my friend. Well, what some of you may know is that Face Off is not an hour and a half movie. It's well over 2 hours.
Long.
It's quite long.
It's a long movie.
Yeah. So I'm waiting and waiting, and my stomach starts to like act up again. But I'm not going to go back into the movie theater.
You have to go back and face your dark past.
Right. I'm not going back in there. So I start walking around town, like the area, looking for like anything. But this movie theater was in a very residential neighborhood. There was like nothing. There was no other businesses like that I could go in and say use a Starbucks bathroom or anything. So I'm just walking around people's driveways and houses and stuff, and it's like I'm either going to mess my pants or I have to just go in public, basically. And so what I do is I find like somebody that has like a fence in their driveway, and I went into their driveway and went number 2 there, but it was a gravel driveway, so I probably should have like been kinder, but I just destroyed his gravel driveway. And then went back to my car and waited like another 40 minutes or so for the movie to apparently end and my roommate to come out. And that's what I'll call my most embarrassing.
Where were you? And you just said, I
just waited like outside, and eventually, we didn't have cell phones, but eventually my friend came out and I sort of explained what happened.
What happened to that child you killed?
Killed is overstating things.
Okay, trapped with an encroaching pile of poop.
Yeah.
Slowly slinking in from all directions.
Yeah.
He is smothered by it in the corner of a room, all helpless and alone.
And he looks up and he just looks so scared.
You can see the fear in his eyes. He knew this was it.
I do feel bad.
Oh, run that over so we can get the grenade launcher turret. Turn back.
I do feel bad. I told you folks.
This was like 1996 or whatever?
Something like that.
When did Face Off come out?
I want to say maybe 97. Summer of 97.
Okay, so that kid was like 10, maybe?
Maybe.
Okay, so he's in his 30s now.
Yeah?
He will kill you.
Yeah, because I'm certainly enough of
You're
a public...
the Joe Chill in this kid's backstory.
Whoa.
What have you done? No!
Did you fall in?
I managed to slip through the blades unharmed.
Oh my god!
I don't know where I am now.
I'm super wounded. I'm trying to get like some cover and help.
Oh god, there's people coming. I can see the indicators that people are showing up.
I know.
I don't know how to escape from here.
There's got to be a way, even if you have to like mine your way out.
Okay, I found it at like a zip line that I could use, and I see like vehicles roaming around, smashing each other.
That's their problem. I need health. I am so sorry.
Uh-oh.
This is my new most embarrassing moment, folks. Forget the leaving some poor child.
Forget the poop torrent. This is it. This is your finest moment.
This is where I get redeemed.
I want you to remember the look on that child's face as you get this victory royale.
I'll never forget.
I want you to remember your mistakes so that you can redeem yourself now.
Yeah.
This is it. This is your chance, Chris.
Yeah.
To be a hero instead of the villain the murderer that you once were.
Murderer is overstating it, but there's things that are bad.
He's suffocated in the poop water. He's dead.
He's dead.
That's it.
I mean, at worst, I guess it just would have gone, an inch or so up his shoes. I don't know.
Up his pant leg.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a fate worse than death.
I'm not proud of it.
Like walk around and in your wet shoes filled with poop.
Oh.
And it makes like a squelching sound every step you take.
Yeah.
Maybe you should have just killed him. Maybe that would have been a mercy.
Would have been a mercy. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Is there somebody in there?
Yeah! You're trying to kill us! Kind of unfortunate that they did this stream right as this game added this whole fucking vehicle combat thing, and I'm not very used to it or good at it.
Oh. Yeah.
So a lot of this is just getting shot at by people with turrets and not knowing really what to do. Well, we just gotta whittle them down, I guess.
Could be somewhere.
Uh-oh! Oh.
Get out of there.
This is it! This is it, chat! It's over! It's Drake! It's him!
Drake killed you again.
Avenge me!
Are you still alive?
Look out! Oh!
Damn it, Drake! Alright. Now we gotta think of what to do at $4,000. We did voices
You have to
and
find
embarrassing
that.
stories.
You have to put out a tweet asking if anyone can find that kid.
No!
So that you can personally
No!
apologize. Were you at a showing in a movie theater in this town, at this theater in 1997?
New Orleans.
And a young man killed you with a torrent of poop?
New Orleans, 97.
New Orleans, 97. They would have been showing Face Off at that theater. Maybe that's not the movie he was going to see.
Linkara! Oh, Trailer Drake and Laird. Well, damn it.
I hate those guys. We should kill them at IRL.
Let's see how Sal from ComicPop is doing. He's also driving around with Barbarian.
That's my vote. For $4,000, you have to track down that kid.
No.
And apologize. You have to get him a gift basket.
I don't think that would make up for what I did.
Something. It's better than nothing, Chris.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. Oh yeah, look, Oyo is the Flash. That's kind of cool.
He's the Flash who I horribly, brutally murdered earlier. And I feel very bad about it. He tried to give me a hug, and I just tore him to pieces.
That sounds like you. That's what to do at $4,000.
Okay, so I think Drake and Linkara are dead.
Mm-hmm.
How many players are left?
Shit, I have to go to the bathroom again. I drank a Mountain Dew and a half to get all psyched up for this, folks, and that was a mistake. I'll be right back.
You need more gamer fuel. You also got to eat a bunch of Doritos.
Well, I'm having
You have to get it in every crevice of your controller.
diet. I'll be right back. Xavier, tell them why you decided to start doing YouTube.
Oh. It's not something I ever thought would be a career path necessarily. I mean, I started watching YouTube circa 2009 or 2010-ish. because it was right after X-Men Origins Wolverine came out, and I was a big Deadpool fan. And I knew that Deadpool in that movie was a giant pile of shit, but I wanted to go see, because my dad had told me he found an article where they were saying something about potentially doing a Deadpool spinoff. So I read that article, and that was like the first time I'd ever really been on the internet. And then I just like looked up Deadpool in Google, and a bunch of Deadpool fan films popped up, like from M. Galusic and Deadpool and Friends on YouTube. Those guys are like OGs back in the early days of YouTube. And I would watch their Deadpool fan films, and it would help me like kind of see like the community surrounding the character, which was very small but very dedicated at the time. So like even from the very beginning, my interaction with YouTube was mostly through comic book related stuff. And then, a few years later, I just had an idea for like a little cartoon I wanted to do. Is like, what if the protagonist of Dead Space, Halo, and Metroid all lived in an apartment together? Because I thought that would be really funny, like visually, is just these big tough guys in armor all hanging out. And so I got my parents and my uncle to voice all the characters, and I made a little cartoon with that shitty stick figure program, Pivot. And I don't know, I just started posting them and showed them to, other friends at school. I was like 10 years old. And just never really thought it would be something I'd end up doing professionally. But I always thought that would be kind of cool, because I used to like watch Rooster Teeth very religiously back before they got terrible. I used to watch a lot. This is bringing me back to nostalgia. I remember, do you remember that weird phase where everyone was doing the Mind series, where they would take a silent video game protagonist and try and give them an inner monologue?
Sort of.
That was the thing everyone was doing for a little while in the early 2010s. But I guess one time when I was 15, I was kind of reeling over something pretty terrible that had happened, and I just needed like an outlet. So I decided to just make like a little video essay sort of talking about, the potential of who they would cast as the next Spider-Man actor after Andrew Garfield. And that was the first time I had like talked comic books online, really. And it did like decently well for that very first video. It's kind of how I got my start, was that one. And then I did a few more after that, but the big break was the Spider-Man games retrospective, because I just realized, like, I don't know, this would be a fun thing to talk about. No one else has really done a video like this, just going over all of them, not at the time at least. So I started reviewing Spider-Man games, and then that just kind of blew up, like really, really blew up, like shockingly blew up. And keep in mind, I was a child at the time, so I was like kind of not prepared for it.
You're still a sweet
child. A sweet little baby child.
Sweet little baby child.
Like a sweet little baby child who didn't have a license yet. Still in high school, still figuring things out. I do think I was like a little bit too edgy in my early videos. I was like trying too hard to be mean sometimes.
Oh.
And I feel ashamed of that. Like, some people say those videos are really funny, but I go back and I'm just like, wow, these jokes are just like way over the top. Like, wow. Like, I could tell I was an angry kid. I was going through a lot. I had a rough time when I was a teenager.
We all did.
I think I've kind of settled down in my old age now. I found like a spot where I can be funny without having to be like a dick. And my videos are not necessarily about trashing things or being angry. I try to be very even and fair, and just honest about my opinions. And it was something that it took me a while to get good at. Like, I know a lot of those earlier videos got a lot of views, but I don't think they're particularly good.
No.
Thank you. My wife brought me a soda. Thank you. I love you.
My wife might have died. She hasn't brought me anything.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. How'd you meet your wife?
Oh, when I lived in DC, I hooked up with a bunch of guys that liked comics, and we met once a month at this cool bar that used to be a car dealership, so it was huge and spread out. And they had you could always move around the couches and tables and stuff to wherever you wanted to go. It was very like concrete, and I don't know, it was just really bare and minimal, but it was big. And so yeah, we'd meet up once a month and we'd just sort of make comics, and it grew and grew. We had a big group, called ourselves the DC Conspiracy, and we do
that's cool.
self-published books and jam pieces when we met up, and just talk comics. And because it kept growing, we did field trips to think not just conventions, but things like the Frank Frazetta Museum or Baltimore's Comic Book History Museum, things like that. And then we started a festival. I mean, it was basically a convention, but it was like a festival at that same bar. It was huge, and we hired entertainers while people that did all kinds of art would vend.
Oh, hey, go back to lobby too.
Oh, yep.
We're about to set up the next round.
Okay. Yeah.
But keep talking. I'm interested.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
No, it's a good question. And so, we hired freak show performers and stand-up comedians and a lot of bands. And my wife was in a band. She plays she plays a lot of instruments. In that band, she played the electric violin. And
That's
so
really cool.
she thought like I said, we hired their band, and she thought the group sounded interesting, so she came to a match. A match? I meant a meeting. We're doing matches.
Yeah.
And we hit it off. I think we...
That's really cool.
It was cool. Yeah. So sort of created my own opportunity there by just helping form a group of artists. And the DC Conspiracy continues to exist. 20 years down the road, they still put out
so that community still has meetings and hangs out and stuff.
Yep, and they put out a free newspaper. They just get full of comics. It's just nothing but black and white comics, and they with a color cover. Yeah, it's great. I'm really proud of that group. And we ended up doing some actual comics and stuff, mostly educational comics. And so that's how I illustrated a story for an anthology in 2011 that got nominated for an Eisner.
That's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Now, I know that you've actually worked a little bit in the indie comic scene. You've lettered comics before. Didn't you letter a few issues of Walking Dead?
No. I was a proofreader, and I came up with the letter column name. Yeah. I've done lettering.
Okay.
I've done everything.
That's what I got confused on. I must have read it somewhere and misread it.
That's fair. I just don't want to take credit for
you did the letters column for issues of Walking Dead?
Letter hacks.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
What was that like? So, Robert Kirkman, right?
Yeah, he had done an indie comic called Battle Pope, and I picked up the first issue, and I think I found a spelling mistake and reached out, and he was like, "All right, well, if you're so good at finding these mistakes, you can just start proofreading these things so that we don't make any more mistakes."
Is that how he talks? Is that how he sounds?
You've never met him? Yeah. That's okay.
I've never met him.
Oh, okay.
But I'm a big fan of Invincible, and I've read a lot of Walking Dead. That's really cool that you got to work on such a such an important book.
Walking Dead, they a bunch of the survivors end up in Alexandria, Virginia. That's where I was living at the time. So that's what put that town on his radar. Although he draws it as way more remote than what it was, because it's really just sort of...
So, knowing you kind of affected the story a little bit.
Theoretically.
That's interesting.
I'd argue that the character, what was his name? Tyrese, I had a big part in, shaping, because I said, to just, we've met a lot of, working class people, but, in this world, who's to say that somebody that used to be a celebrity wouldn't also you know, like, and I specifically said, like, you know, a football player or something. Like, wouldn't that be interesting? And so I think he took that suggestion.
Is Tyrese in Walking Dead a football player?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah, he said to be like he was a used car salesman just when everything went crazy, but before that he played like pro football in the NFL for a little while. Yeah.
That is so cool, being able to say that you've had like a tangible effect on one of the most popular indie comics like ever. Like that's really cool. I'm fanboying a little bit, just getting to talk about that.
It was cool to like have these friends and have their stuff like take off. I'm not trying to take credit, honestly, for like any of because
but it's just like you're like, part of it. You were there for a little bit of
but like the execution
process,
is all
that's
I don't want to take too much credit. Like these are things that I talked about, but it's up to Robert to execute it, and he did. Yeah,
it's just that I think of like a comic is not made by one person. It's made by it's a team effort, and it takes a lot of work just to get something like that put together and made.
Oh, yeah.
And just to say that even if you had like a small part in it, that's really cool. Here, come over here so I can splash all over your face and chest.
I will accept, since it gives me shield powers.
Only for that reason?
Only. Explicitly. Anyway, yeah. At a certain point, like my wife was like, I've always I'm not the most competitive person. Otherwise, you'd probably see me getting angry right now. But I do feel like sometimes like I'm like a tiny bit jealous because so many of my friends are successful. And at one point my wife is like, that like not everybody has as many friends that have become like successful as you do, right? And I was like, no, like doesn't everybody have like a few friends that like became actors in Hollywood and stuff?
All of my friends still live with their parents.
Yeah.
So like keep it in perspective is you rub elbows with a lot of cool people, and I think that in itself is kind of a cool thing.
It is cool. I guess
like that is an accomplishment in my opinion, is that you just like
I have a lot of successful friends, but I think
did Forrest Gump not lead an amazing, incredible life? He was there for so much shit.
He was there. What are you doing to that poor car?
There's stuff in it. There was a box.
Oh yeah. Anyway.
There's an NPC, don't panic. What's up, dog?
It's been interesting seeing friends go to, comics and Hollywood and stuff like that. And just sort of peck away at my own YouTube stuff.
Oh, even that, like, I think there's like a statistic is that like only like less than like 0.5% of YouTube channels ever break 1,000 subscribers.
Really?
And you got to think.
I'd want to look that up.
Yeah, like
maybe
because like you got to think about the ratio of people making videos versus the people commenting and liking the videos.
Yeah.
So for one of you making the video, you have how many hundreds of thousands of subscribers that are just people who just watch and aren't making their own content?
Maybe.
So like you're in a pretty exclusive club. Like the fact that your channel has taken off the way it has is very, very impressive. I mean, you're not nobody for sure. You're like you're a guy. You're a big guy. People know about you. You notice that every time someone talks about comic book YouTubers, whenever they say comic book YouTubers are shit, everyone says, yeah, except comic tropes.
That's what
like
they say.
You're the meme of the one good one.
I think we got to get out of here because we're not weaponed up enough to fight them.
Yeah, we don't have a turret.
Yeah.
They're chasing us.
Well,
you got a good head start, and we got a faster car though, so that's something.
We'll lose them in here. I have a plan.
You're like Ryan Gosling in Drive.
Yes, or Steve McQueen in Bullet, or Popeye Doyle in The French Connection. These are all references.
Okay, now you're
that
making
you
me feel like
understand.
now you're showing me my age because I'm like, what the hell is that?
I know. I was just playing. If I'm gonna drive,
No,
though,
but Ryan Gosling in Drive has the cool jacket with a scorpion on it.
dude,
You gotta
I
get
came
that.
so close to buying that jacket a few times because
That jacket is so fucking cool.
it's really cool.
Oh, there's something.
Yeah.
Oh wait, look over there. Now we have a gun. Now I have a machine gun. Ho ho ho.
Yep, we thought of the same reference. And
Yeah, there you go.
yep,
On the same page.
I don't like to lose. What did I just do? I just drove into a wall, and now I'm stuck.
Did you just wedge us?
Yes,
No way.
yes,
It's stuck.
yes.
Hold on, let me try and dislodge it. I'll drive. Let me try. What? How the hell?
I
did
don't
you do
know.
That?
I was making jokes, and I lost.
Oh, God, it's stuck.
Let's give up.
The cow catcher's like halfway into the wall. I can't get it out.
I didn't think I was going that fast, and I was like making jokes, so I didn't look at where I was driving.
Okay, I've got an idea. That didn't work. Trying to dislodge it by smashing into it. Hold on. If I can find another car, I can crash into it and maybe move it slightly. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I found a car, okay? Yeah!
All right, and now I'll take
Except
us
that
back
fucked
to
up the
heal it
first
up.
car really bad.
All right. You're
Hold on,
the
let's
driver.
switch spots. I want to shoot.
Back here, I can heal it up.
Why is the chat gone silent? You guys just listening? Why don't you talk to us, huh? Ask us questions.
Chat is
Oh,
not
wow,
obligated to do anything.
There's trouble a brewing.
I think I accidentally hit the MP3.
Oh. Careful, stay on target. Here, I'm going to put a waypoint down. Let's head there so we're not in the storm.
All right.
Great. Let's do it. Hell yeah. You ever try to talk like a really excited PS2 like video game NPC?
Yeah, every day. My wife loves it. My coworker.
Yeah. You got it.
Did you ever watch?
Like when they put emphasis on the wrong words.
Did you ever watch the Harry Partridge video, Ghost Bleed? It's like a parody of Resident Evil.
I don't think I saw that one. I know that you collaborate with him semi-frequently. He did like your cool intro.
Yeah. Well, no, it's just friends, you know. The same way.
Yeah, that intro that he made for your channel is super cool.
Yeah.
I'm kind of jealous. I wish I could afford to pay an animator to do something like that.
I love it. Yeah. All right, we're coming up on some people. Let's chase this.
And these grenades don't go far. You gotta get close.
No, well, you gotta. Yeah.
Hold on. There's stuff on the road. There's good weapons here.
All right.
Someone must have died here.
Agreed.
Okay. All right.
All right. I hear gunfire over here.
Let's take it to him.
Where'd you go?
X-Gun, give it to you.
I'll go give it to you.
It's down there.
Oh, really?
I think. Yeah, oh, there they are. They're following us.
Okay. Where?
Behind us?
Yeah.
Man, this is just twisted metal.
Or Mad Max, if you will. All right, get out, get out. Oh, I'm down. So are you. Okay, Trailer Drake again.
What's his health at?
I don't know.
Okay, Linkara's dead, but Drake was by himself.
Yup. I think I killed Linkara. So I'm very proud of that.
That's pretty awesome.
All right. Look at that. Drake knows what he's doing, I guess. Probably why he organized this. Blerd
So he can make
Without
himself
Fear.
look good at Fortnite?
Mm-hmm.
Just to embarrass the rest of us?
Yep. All right, what should we do at $4,000? Because I just gave a donation. Oh, wow.
My suggestion was still to find that child that you killed and apologize.
That's not happening. There's no way to do that. I'm not Sherlock Holmes.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. You could say something on Twitter. Wow, we're at 3,500.
Yeah, we're gonna hit the 5,000.
I think I'm gonna donate too.
We're gonna hit that 5,000. We're gonna do it. I just gotta think. What do you folks want me to do at 4,000? I'll tell you this. This camera's
Are you
probably
above?
gonna lose
Are you
its-
above twerking on stream for their amusement? Their
No.
sick amusement.
They don't want that. They don't. I'll give a small heads up to folks watching this. This camera's now at 15%. It was at 100 when it started, but I don't have a way to charge it while I use it. So this little camera might die at a certain point. You'll still hear me and see the screen, but this little inset, I might have another 30 minutes or so, but
Okay.
it's not going to go forever.
Actually, I gotta leave soon.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because I told you I was gonna go to Furiosa.
Oh yeah.
Let me go see. It's starting soon. It's okay, yeah, I got another. The showing starts in an hour, but it's not. Theater's not too far, so I've got time for probably a couple more rounds.
Yeah.
Okay, I donated, putting us one step closer to whatever embarrassing thing is at $4,000. Hey, best ever in the chat. Why don't you donate some money, huh? Why don't you do that? Why don't you do that, you bitch?
What?
Why don't you help us? Best ever is my best friend. His real name is Jackson. I've known him since we were like 9.
Okay.
I didn't just pick on some random guy. Oh, he already did.
Yeah, I was
I wouldn't just pick on some random guy. Oh, he says I donated to get the poop story.
Thank you. Yeah, we got the poop story. I don't know what to do next.
We got the poop story. What other horrible stories are there?
I don't know. I don't know if I can think of another embarrassing story. I'll try to think of like some sort of entertaining story I could tell though.
Have you ever like beat up a celebrity or something?
No, I've never beat up a celebrity. I've gotten into fights. Oh well, some people like watching this know because I mean,
because you're an ex-superhero.
Exactly.
There's some stories there probably.
Yep. I'll tell you what. When we hit $4,000, folks, I'll tell you about the time I used to dress up as a superhero, and we chased a lady who was drunk driving, and she pulled a knife on me.
Wow.
I'll tell a story about
That's something.
That one was pretty nuts, actually.
Was your helmet like that you used for that? Was it actually like armored, like a bulletproof helmet, or was it just
It wasn't
good for looks?
No, it was like ceramic or something. All right, Linkara.
It looked like the helmets from like Army of Two. Like, have you ever played that game?
I haven't, but I'm aware of it, and I think it was based on that. And
Really? That's pretty cool.
At a certain point, while I liked the look of that one, I started wearing a luchador mask that was just like a little easier to like operate in, and that one looked a little bit more like Red Hood.
Something a little bit more traditional superhero, less tactical home invasion man.
Kind of, yeah.
It's like a difficult balance between looking heroic and then also having something that protects you from getting shot.
Well, we always wore bulletproof vests when we went out.
There's got to be a way to stylize that to look more Captain America and less Punisher.
Yeah, if you had cosplay skills, probably. Everything I bought was sort of like, pre-made in a sense. Like I put on, it was bulky. Like I wore a level 3A bulletproof / stab-proof vest, and then I most of the time went around with like just what do you call it, like a motorcycle jacket that had like some plating throughout it. So I thought that looked good, and then I customized it a little.
That's really cool.
It was an interesting time in my life. I don't necessarily look back and I'm super proud, but I didn't know many people.
I think it's cool. It's a good conversation piece.
Oh yeah. No, I don't think I think like we did some good stuff, but I think it was also a little goofy in retrospect. But whatever.
Now, did you ever get to meet Phoenix Jones?
Yeah, that's why I did it. That's who I always went out with.
Oh wow, you're part of like his crew.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. So did you like know him personally, or were you like just kind of acquaintances?
No, we were friends at the time. That he was basically the only person that I knew when I moved out here. So I was hanging out with him, and that's why I sort of got roped into trying to be a superhero. Because he went out every night.
Yeah, like every night. Like I watched a documentary about him, and he was like very dedicated. He was out there all the time.
He just never really was very organized in real life. So it was like...
I can imagine.
Oh, Mikayla. Oh, no. Mikayla, no.
Is that is she also a Ninja Turtle? Oh,
she was Sylvie from Loki.
Who was that Donatello that just got run over?
Yeah, I couldn't see. I don't know who that one was. Sons of Splash. I'm seeing how many people are left in this deck. Pretty healthy, too.
Apparently Sunroof is really good at this game.
Yeah, he's pretty tier 3 is always with the top 10.
Obliterating everyone.
Oh, look at that. Spider-Gwen. That's cool. I didn't know she was in this.
Yeah. Man, it'd be easier to come up with a list of characters that, like, aren't in this game.
Okay.
No guarantee you could still get them all.
Yeah.
Because they're like, a lot of them are like a limited time thing, which is...
Fortnite is the Funko Pop of video games. It's licensed everything.
Yeah. It's almost like the same level of licensed characters as something like Ready Player One. Yeah. Where it's just, you could just be whatever. There's a Batman and a Spider-Gwen and a Ninja Turtle and Solid Snake and All Might and Invincible. Like, everyone's here. I've got a couple of skins. I could show you a couple of mine when we go to lobby next. Like, what's a cool character? Maybe I'll have them.
Daredevil.
I think I do, actually.
Moon Knight.
Yes.
Aunt May.
No, I don't think she's in this game. Although she should be.
Alfred.
Okay, now I get it. You can't just pick side characters.
I know.
They have to be headliners.
Yep.
They got RoboCop.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like RoboCop.
RoboCop's awesome. I love RoboCop. There's also the Terminator and the Alien and the Predator.
Oh, wow. Wow.
You could be an alien and it looks pretty funny because like an alien running around with a gun.
That's silly.
It's like Jerry, the synthetic xenomorph who smokes cigars from Alien Stronghold.
Yeah, that's what it's like.
Can't
we
tell
hit
if you actually know
4,000
what
bucks
that
yet,
is or
folks?
you're just fucking with me.
I'm just being silly.
It's a good comic though. It's also from the mid-90s.
All right. Going to the lobby.
Okay. Here, I'll switch characters. I'll be something else.
I could also be Silver Surfer.
Yeah, I got Silver Surfer.
All right. You're just as good as me. Maybe we should both be Silver Surfer.
It could be easy to see us from far away.
Oh, yeah.
He's not a stealthy character.
Oh, look at you. You're Dead Space guy.
Yeah, I love that guy. Dead Space is like, bar none, like my favorite video game ever.
It's his favorite video game ever, folks.
So I was really stoked when they added the Isaac from it to this game. Okay, same code, no change this time. Interesting. Let's try that.
Let's do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna win this time. For charity.
Yeah, okay.
For justice.
Sure. I do hope we win because then my friend Marsh would be a lot nicer to me for forever.
Oh, yeah?
But I don't think that's going to happen.
I hope we win so that we instantly just get $5,000 and I can go back to making the next Comic Tropes episode. Which is what everybody wants.
Sure, I want that.
Yeah, you do.
I like that show. I've been on that show a couple times.
Yes, you have. And I'm grateful for it.
You know, we could collab with more than just me being in a funny costume and saying one-liners. I could, like, do, like,
I had you on for the Invincible episode and you didn't have to dress up.
Yeah, like, I could do more, like, actually write a script and talk a little bit type stuff.
Yeah, I'm always down. I'm always down.
You know, let me know if you come up with a video topic that maybe I also know a decent amount about or something.
Yeah,
I could like pop in and say some stuff.
I hadn't thought about it, and it's a little mercenary, but I should do something about Deadpool this summer, and you're a big Deadpool expert, so maybe I'll reach out to you.
Oh yeah, I've read every Deadpool title so far. I'd be happy to. I love that character.
Who do you think?
I like that character quite literally before it was cool. I like that character in 2009, which is probably one of the darkest time periods for Deadpool.
I was really into Deadpool at the beginning when he was getting miniseries by Joe Madureira. That was my kind of era. I read the first comic. Was that Joe Casey that wrote his first ongoing?
The first ongoing was Joe Kelly.
Joe Kelly, yes.
Yeah.
Joe Kelly
is
did
also
a lot
in
to define
that group Man of Action that does the cartoons now.
Yeah.
So Deadpool has kind of a weird overlap with Ben 10 in that regard.
I definitely used to be a big fan of Rob Liefeld. Not saying anything bad about him right now. I'm saying when I was a teenager, I was a big fan of him. Would you say that you're a fan of him or ever? At any point?
No.
Not really.
No. I'm blocked by him on
Well, he blocks
Twitter and Instagram.
He blocks everybody. The things he says on his own like Facebook group, like if people aren't like 100% supporting him, he gets kind of testy with his own supporters.
Well, yeah, the reason he blocked me on Twitter is because he was like yelling at someone else for saying something that was like not even like annoying. I thought he just kind of blew up at a guy, and I basically said, "Hey, man, chill out," and he blocked me for that.
Yeah, I'm divided.
I know
on
he's
him because,
very prickly.
Yeah,
and
I think
very
he's sensitive. I think he's very sensitive. But
he's certainly. But also. If I were him and I had the reputation that he has, and he's always getting shit on all the time by everybody, and everyone's always being so fucking mean about his drawing skills, like, that guy, I could understand being, like, a little bit tired of everyone's shit by that point. Because he's had decades of people constantly, like, using him as the butt of a joke.
Exactly.
I don't think he owes anyone any patience. And so if he wants to be very impatient, that is totally his prerogative.
Yep.
So, like, I get it. Sometimes people just get on your nerves, and you just don't want to have to give them the time of day.
I wish he'd show more effort to sort of evolve, but I respect what he's accomplished, and continues to accomplish, even though he doesn't, like, stay on things for long or anything. He does. If he shows up on a book, it sells well, and that's just a fact. So I respect that. I respect the hustle.
I do. I wish that he was a little bit better about crediting collaborators.
I agree.
Because
like, I was just thinking of
there was that book, Deadpool Bad Blood.
Yeah.
And it's often attributed as like some of his best art, but it turns out he did not actually draw that book. It was drawn by another artist named Shelby Robertson, who's drawing like a really good impression of Rob's style. But Rob did the layouts for that book, but I think he unfairly takes credit for having drawn that book.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. I'll have to read up on it.
It's not like something that was public, because I talked to Shelby Robertson in person at a convention once, and he told me that that's the reason he did not return for Deadpool Bad Blood, or Badder Blood, the sequel. Yeah. Is because he did not feel that he was credited properly by Marvel. He was like, they miscredited him as the inker.
And he felt
this was like years and years ago.
Yeah.
And but he's a great artist. If you go follow Shelby Robertson on Instagram, he does a lot of. He does like an indie comic called 94 that's really funny, which is like a parody of like 90s edgy extreme comics, and he does the reason that people thought that Rob Liefeld drew the bulk of that book is because Shelby does he's really good at mimicking that art style. Like, he can draw like Rob Liefeld or like Todd McFarlane, and or like Eric Larson a little bit. So he's able to do like kind of like a parody of all their art styles.
I love that there are some really clever Image books right now building on like their shared universe that hadn't been addressed for a while. Like, Local Man is fantastic, and Blood Squad 7 seems interesting too. So I really love that they're finally sort of playing on that shared history.
Well, I just got hit by a car.
You did? Where?
Okay,
I'm coming.
Over here.
I'm coming.
Oh, that's it.
You're down?
Who got me?
Oh,
I don't even know who it was.
Let me see if I can get your reboot card.
Just try to be careful. Wait till everyone leaves first.
No way.
Would not recommend trying to solo all of them.
I thought I could do it.
Damn it. You got too big for your britches.
Too big for my britches. I'll check on where the charity is, and I'll be right back. I'm just you can hear me, folks. I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
moving outside of camera frame.
We're at $3,856. Keep donating, people!
Wow.
We can beat up cancer! We can finally get him!
Yeah, wow. We're this is great, folks. Look at that, almost at $4,000. Tell you what, yeah. I should have cheated. No cheating. We'll keep moving forward. Do you have to go to your movie soon?
I think, assuming that these guys wrap up sooner than...
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe one more round after this, if
Okay.
these guys don't take forever to kill each other.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
I would say
if you do,
my
I'll
cutoff
see
is
if I can
probably
team with
in
somebody
about
else.
20 minutes.
Yeah. I'm gonna go into Discord. I'm just going into Discord to see if I can yeah, just tell the group that you might be leaving soon and see if there's anyone else I could partner with.
I'll do that. I'll go in there for you.
Okay.
I hope everyone doesn't get mad at me for adding everyone in the chat. Oh, we're doing solos after.
Oh, good. I was gonna say, like, what if we just did solos and like all went into a big group chat? That way, yeah, and then maybe some folks that are watching the stream can hear some different voices. But yeah. Very cool. Yeah, there's already
Yeah, they're already planning their big group chat thing.
Yep.
So that everyone's in the... I mean, do you want to hop in there, or do you want to wait until next round?
What? Let's not make it so close that you're like potentially going to miss it. Furious is a fantastic movie. I'm going to go in the group chat, and you should go see the movie.
All right. Yeah. I guess I'll be able to get there a little bit early then.
Yeah, perfect.
But yeah, I've got a whole bunch of friends. A lot of my friends that I don't get to hang out with too often, so it's like a big group thing.
I love it.
I'm not even the one organizing it. I got invited. I actually said yes to that before this stream was the thing.
Oh, well, thanks for playing with me, dude.
Yeah, of course. It was a lot of fun. I think I should just like hang out and play
Yeah.
games together some other time if you want, like outside of streaming.
Always. Yeah, if you see me online, let's play.
Hang out.
All right, I'm gonna switch voice chats then. But have a great time.
Yes,
Yep.
bye.
Hey, folks.
Welcome to Thunderdome.
Oh, it's All Might up there. That means that's Jay. I'm familiar with his work.
Did they
Circle Strafe! Or I thought that was All Might.
This is Chris
Oh,
Comic
no.
Tropes just joining the voice chat, but I'm just curious. Did they add all this car stuff because of the Mad Max movie that just came out? Is that the thing?
That's what I'm assuming.
I
They
think
haven't
so.
announced anything Mad Max related,
Right.
but I'm sure it's just, you know, to...
Okay, abandoned ship.
Oh God! Oh, you were right.
I think it's related to Fallout.
Oh, you think it's related to Fallout?
Yeah, in the
Well, it
battle
could be
pass,
more than one
actually,
thing.
you can unlock the T60 and the T45 now.
Right. I heard about that.
Can we have a mod in chat then?
What's going on? Oh my God.
This dude is back. On his.
Angel.
Who's
we gotta
playing
do
as
a,
Invincible?
Gamer.
There we go. Oh,
Boom.
that was like a Native American flea market. Intense.
I like to think, Drake, you have a whole written notepad of tons, and every 10 minutes you can just pull one out.
Oh, it's true. Whenever I'm on dates, I let them know that I only have 5 good jokes, and so I'm a lot less charming the second time they meet me because I run out of my stock 5.
I'll write you some.
Thank
Who
you.
did we kill there?
That was Actorbat and Blerd Without Fear. Nikhil is coming in, bringing history involved.
Who's?
So just
We need another car.
yes, we do.
Who's that character Linkara is playing as? I don't recognize it.
It's we call him Default Jones.
Default
The
Jones.
most iconic character of all. Ooh, take a look at this.
Well, actually, no. I guess ironically, there is a Default Jones in this game, so I guess
Oh, we got
not.
another Jeep.
What's up? Nikhil and I are here.
Hello.
Hey!
Hey, Mikayla.
This is gonna get chaotic.
It is.
Oh god, yeah. More people, more chaos. That's what makes it such good. Quentin says that Hugbees is such a nice guy.
Yeah, no, he Huggies was supposed to come in as a last minute guest. He and I were talking for a good while, but he felt really bad about not being able to respond right away because his schedule was up in the air, and he said that he didn't feel like he didn't think it would be a good move to join a charity event without being able to give it his 100% attention, and he absolutely wants to get involved the next time that we do this.
Yeah.
So I personally am having a blast now that we know how to actually make this work properly.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I would love to do this again sometime.
Yeah,
I would be down to do it again because this is we've already raised almost $4,000 already too, so this is going well charity
I
wise.
We just hit 39.
Great, should we do the quest try to get some items?
Brilliant.
Yes, we just hit $3,900.
Yep. Wow.
So just this is gonna be a lot of people's final games. So if you want your
God.
favorite YouTuber to, or TikToker to see us hit the goal and go yo or something, we'll have a simultaneous moment of yo.
Yo.
Drake, go back to Actor.
I did not say.
Car dropped down. It had like a cow catcher and stuff on it.
Oh, I see. Very nice.
Dude, I'm loving this season. This is my first time I've played this season, and it's crazy. For the life of me, I do not know the mechanics of car combat. That is something I'm gonna have to get used to, and it's so important.
Well, I've always been a car combat guy, so now the game is finally caught up to me.
Yeah.
I got talking about this when I did my practice runs of the game. Like I was shocked no one was using the cars because it provides you additional hit points. Technically, you can run people over.
Absolutely, I love it. And then Doug over here, whenever we play together, always makes sure to shoot the tires of any car he comes across.
Yep.
And now there's bulletproof tires.
Listen, you gotta preserve the tactical advantage, and clearly Fortnite knows that because they're building bulletproof.
I will add, really good for quick escapes.
Yes. The stuff that I've been seeing you guys pull off has absolute bunkers.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm pretty amazing.
Oh, we got 2 people coming out.
Oh, that's why we're in.
Try to. The reload is. What happened?
I drove into a rift. My bad.
Good. My stream got to see just the aftermath of that.
Boys,
Are we hitting our gloves down and bringing out the sniper rifle?
Yes.
Whoever's operating that rocket launcher, man, come on. Outside, hanging outside, fixing the car.
I think we're definitely going to hit $5,000 tonight.
Oh, there's one of us. Get him. Okay, what?
Oh, we've crossed 4,000. We're 50 right now.
Oh,
81%.
Oh, this is my bus now,
We are
apparently.
getting so close.
Well, let me get on the bus.
Make sure.
Yo!
All right.
and I don't know about you guys, but my work said that they would match donations for anything since it's like a non-profit.
Cool. That's awesome.
That
I-
would be great.
I'm dead.
There might be a maximum. I don't know.
Oh, that was brutal to watch.
I'm trying. Ah.
Oh my
Let
god.
me in.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, we're down.
All right.
Good game there.
Sunroof. Oh, to the surprise
Sunroof
of no one.
flash.
Yeah, to the surprise of absolutely nobody.
Yeah, wait, who is Sunroof that keeps winning?
Are they in?
That's Mullet Man.
Okay.
He's, I don't think he's in the voice yet.
Isaac Clark.
Okay.
Phoenix before, now they're the Dead Space guy.
When we move into our solos, are we going to do the rules we did during the troubleshoot of when you die, you mute yourself?
Yeah, what's the plan here?
Explain?
Just like this, but
So we'll do this. We'll do solos for a bit until some people need to drop, and then if we want, some people can go and make squads, play with randos, and just have standard Fortnite streams.
At this point, my hope is to go till we hit the goal because it's less than 1,000. That feels very reasonable.
Yeah.
It's so doable.
Yeah.
I just
I
need
am
to take my.
tempted to now stay till the 5,000. So
I'm
I'm gonna bounce for a quick second.
I think we can do that.
My dog desperately needs to go outside since it's been a while, but I will be back. I don't think
It's been a while.
soon, but yeah.
it's been a while.
Since I could.
Sorry.
My head up high. Sorry, I'm sorry. It's every time someone stands around me.
No, I get it. It's an instinctive thing.
Yeah.
I couldn't help myself.
Yeah. I just put it down to Americans and leave it at that.
Thank you. You're allowed
It's
to
that
say
and,
that.
And the Chad Kroger hero song from the Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, no one used that word, that four-letter word.
Ah, told me that one.
No. Take a look at this graph.
Hey, look at this graph.
Oh, Sal is just driving over you folks.
Sometimes the cars just come right the hell out of nowhere.
It's so
We're at
fun every time.
4,400. Okay, Mr. Rocket Launcher. Okay.
4,000.
Oh, whoa.
Wow, that's a big jump.
That had to have been from one person from how fast.
It must have been me.
It looks like one person donated twice. You didn't know.
Oh, nice. Wow, 300. Well, thank you to whoever that was.
Yeah.
That was a huge spike towards the goal.
Thank you. Maybe we need to.
350, but before that they donated 125.
Yeah, we're at 4,400 now. 88%.
When I was streaming just in Duo.
The fact that we got this much, I think, is pretty damn impressive.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
That's crazy. Did you guys see we got over 25% of the goal before we started a game?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, the whole thing yesterday, I did like a mock-up stream just to see like a stress test or something
Same.
like that. And somebody came on my stream and just started dropping money. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna give half of whatever people donate to the stream right off the jump.
Okay. Yeah, that probably helped.
Quick reviews. Shout out to Camden McDonald, apparently, who did that. Very nice.
Yeah. Shout out.
Maybe we need to do something to celebrate in voice chat when we hit 5,000. Tell some sort of a story or something. I don't know.
Are we gonna shout yo?
Sure.
We all collectively try to shout yo at the same time. It will not recognize in the slightest and be horrible to listen to, which might be funny enough that we should do it.
Drake, you could do a countdown from 5.
I will tell you a tale. Hi, Aku.
Why don't we do a practice? Just Drake, just count down from 5, and after you hit 1, we'll all try it.
Drake, I think, is walking his dog right now.
How dare he? How dare he?
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, good.
We want you to count down from 5.
Whoa! We're gonna have to have our moment of yo.
Yeah, we were thinking like
You missed that conversation by about 15 seconds.
Yeah, sorry, my vecinos were having a carne asada. They wanted to offer me a plate. I'm like, I can't.
What's Cookie Frog?
All right, let's have a practice yo, everybody.
Yes.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yo!
Okay, so like that.
Like that, but way better. Hopefully.
Way better. We're gonna do it one more time.
No, we can't diminish it. It has to be authentic in the moment.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Yo!
Okay, there we go.
That was who donated 200? This is the fastest percentage of the goal we're going through, right?
That is Cameron McDonald who donated that.
Thank you.
That Drake, I don't know if you heard, that was the person who donated up to 4, so that's like over $500.
Well, Camden, this yo is going to be just for you. Ready? Let's do Camden a yo on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yo!
Camden.
There you go, Camden.
Oh, the chat's going too. Yeah, all right.
You can use that as like a text alert or something and confuse everyone.
That's a memory.
Jazz Marie, we are getting
To
so
hold
close
on
for
to.
46
We're rocketing through this last portion of the goal.
Chat, let's get it.
Now I'm starting to feel like they want us to stop. Yeah. Oh, we could get them to stop if we donate? Yeah. Here.
Oh, well, sorry. The goal was actually $10,000. My mistake, you know.
Maybe it should have been.
Gonna take more to shut us up.
We'll do it again, and we'll try to go for a higher goal next time, I guess.
Yo just gets more people wanting to stop us.
Now, Drake, did you calculate how much cancer does this beat?
Well, I don't know. I don't know for certain, but I
What?
do know that if we end up curing all the cancer, I'm sure the Cancer Research Institute will create some new cancer to find cure.
This stream is going to cure all.
I can't go on. It's actually doing which health research are we using?
We are going to stop exactly 6 cancer.
Okay.
I thought we were only going to get 3, so 6 is great.
Septum cancer.
Legally, I should mention the cancer. We're not doing that.
We're not curing cancer, I'm afraid.
Yeah, let's do it.
Can you imagine
Oh, did you need to disclose that?
We make more cancer.
So did you and 11 other people say that you can, quote, cure cancer? We didn't say we can cure it, but say we can damn try.
Technically, it's
What
not
we
us
did
doing
say is
it.
we make more cancer. That was the definitive part.
Yeah, don't hold me to that.
I'm at 25th on this one. Taking up the order 57.
Who's farther?
That
Bro's got his own intro music and everything.
Farter is Alex.
Okay.
Okay. The hell? Don't just dogs be like this.
So once this interminable match ends, are we gonna get a new code?
We are practicing our yo for when we hit 5,000. Our yo.
This is intense in the game right here.
Oh, dude, it's real anonymous again. Oh,
We got very talented players trying to kill each other.
Panda Red wins this. Oh, well.
He's just died.
Okay, now
Okay, well,
has one before.
anymore. I'll just shut up.
But Carlos is at 1 health, literally 1 health.
Oh
If you
my
do it.
god.
Who's still
If he
in? It's
touches
got,
the
just
form, if
flip
that
it off.
tickles him even.
And then
20.
pull it again. And every time.
Let's see, who has twisted metal skills?
Oh.
Yay!
Kill by
6,710.
Yes.
So that is going to be it for our duos. A lot of folks are having to leave, so I am going to have a switch over to solos.
All right, so I'm gonna have to like come off of the game stream for a second, so I don't input the code publicly.
Yeah. So make sure that that you leave your current parties.
Oh yeah. Okay. Get out of here, Alex. Get out of my party.
Why do you want to partner with me?
Get out of here.
All right. So I'm going.
I am going to stop playing, but I am going to keep an eye on the total so we can shout it out as it's going up.
So we can
We got another 40, I think.
And is there going to be a new key?
Alright, now the good news is that I'm pretty sure it should be the same code now that I switched over to solo. Also, now that we know how it fucking works.
Okay, remind me again where I input the code.
It's gonna be, you go on the main screen and then scroll down, and it'll be in the lower right-hand corner.
And where did you last type that? All right!
We're gonna have our group yo. Are you ready?
Yes.
Well, 3, 2, 1.
Yo!
You guys are awesome.
Thank you guys so much.
Incredible.
Organizing this event.
Yeah. Shout out ComicDrake.
Thank you.
Together like Voltron.
Of course, sorry that it.
Doing solos?
No, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going.
We're gonna go on. This is probably my last round then, just because we made the goal now.
So we're gonna try to lap this. Let's try to go to 10,000 if we can. I think that's a little high in the sky, but we'll go for it.
You can try.
Again, for everybody that's here, sorry that it ended up being like a bit of a shit show. We finally figured out how to make it work, though. I personally had a blast doing this. I would love to do it again sometime.
Of course.
If everybody's cool with everybody's cool.
Likewise, and I really appreciate you for organizing this. And hey, even if we had technical issues, we still got to the goal, which is what was really important.
No, that was awesome.
So I am putting in the code to be the finals.
Yeah, out of curiosity, we should take a head count. How many people do we have?
That's the big thing.
Yeah, because a bunch of people are saying in the chat that they're taking off.
Yeah, see ya panels to pixels, see ya Matt.
Oh,
well, there's 14 people in VC right now.
Hold on, here.
Yeah, so
There's
a smaller map, right?
You have one of those. Who built a single thing?
Not
I. Yeah.
PSM did.
Me and Alex are building buildings on every ramp so people can go off of them.
How about if we can get to 10,000, you share a code and we just let anybody in. If we can get to 10.
No, bullshit. If we get to 8,000, then I'll share.
8,000?
8,000?
We'll just say, let's just see what happens.
If we do this again, do this again, we should 100% establish like a donation goal thing. Once we hit that goal,
absolutely.
That'll boost stuff a lot, especially if we have as many people in this. We got to do that for the next one.
Yeah. So,
then do you just want to bump it down to 6,000? If we get to 6,000, you'll just like share a code with that anyone can jump with?
Because then we'll have enough time to react before it goes live on everybody's. So yes, if you are listening right now, if we hit 6,000, then we are going to open up the Fortnite lobby and everybody can join in. We'll do full 100-person matches.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's do it.
I'm a genius.
Having said that, I am now going to go to sleep because we.
All right.
From the main screen.
Nando's not in the voice chat.
Let's just make sure that we all get in before we open it.
That's the thing. Yeah. So I will post it in the chat beforehand.
Right.
Because this one does mean we're going to have to switch the code every time.
Yeah.
So I'm only going to stick around for one game at AMA here. I don't know how many others are going to.
All right.
Yeah, I know we're gonna do at least one solo. How many people reacted? There's at least 9 people.
Yeah. So there are 7 people in the lobby right now. One of them is ComicDrake. So
now there's no.
Wait, is it the same code as last time? Still?
Yeah, I don't have the code. No, new code.
New one second. Solos. Yeah.
All right.
Nobody say what it is.
Sorry, everybody.
We're in solos.
Can you type it again real quick? Where is it?
Yes.
I did get very close to just saying out loud one of the codes as I type it.
Yeah,
It's instinctive.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
People in chat still streaming? I'm still streaming.
Nando's still streaming?
I'm streaming.
Nando's not in the voice chat.
I know.
But if we say it, it'll get into his mind.
If we get to 6,000, folks, you can play with us. Whoever's left.
Yes.
We get to
Yeah,
6,000.
well,
everyone
now-
gets to play.
Mine is
Now Nando's in the chat.
Hey, everybody, what's up?
Hey, so
Hey.
so news is that once we hit $6,000, we're going to open up the server to the public.
Oh, cool. That would be fun.
Yes. So the new code is in the chat.
Yep. I got that.
We're at
I'm going to try to enter it again because it's not working.
We're at 50-50 actually.
Cool.
Yo, thank you again, everyone who has contributed and
absolutely.
watched. And just like, we really appreciate this. And the Cancer Research Institute is definitely going to appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna switch skins now. That this will be my prestige skin.
You know who's not going to appreciate this? Cancer. So I do
Yeah,
feel a little bad there.
Sorry if that's controversial.
You know what? Cancer's kind of a dick, so I don't mind it.
kind of a dick.
I got beef with Cancer. As a Drake, I can say that.
You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say fuck Cancer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll
Bold,
have to see people-
bold stance.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about this guy named Cancer. It seems like a real jerk.
Can I
Seems
get
like a real
Cancer
Cancer
in the chat, please?
Yeah, right?
All right, so there were 15 of us queued up.
Yeah.
I don't know how many.
Oh,
there's.
I gotta put.
I'm trying to join. It's not letting me, and I'm not sure.
Are you in the NA West lobby?
Yeah, I'm in ranked off solos. I put in the new code. It just keeps saying that it's not supported. I might relaunch my game.
Are you in Battle Royale?
Yeah, I'm in normal battle royale, not
Okay.
not
Yeah,
zero
go ahead
build.
and relaunch then.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
gonna
15's definitely not gonna be enough.
I'm gonna relaunch my game here, which will be fast. So sorry
And then
to hold everything up.
we're gonna do the usual rules of mute when you die, I guess.
Oh, okay.
that's fun.
That seemed like Among Us.
From the 16.
Oh, the monkey's going back up again. Yeah,
I'm gonna make my QR code bigger.
all right, I'm reloading.
75.
All right.
Just a little bit.
Someone asked on my chat if they can join. You can if we get to 6,000.
6,000. We open it back up.
And someone in my chat actually just said Drake should drop a diss track on Cancer. So
Oh,
100%.
I will work on it. You know, my beats are fire. I spit fire, which is why they call me Drake.
certified alligator, certified crocodile.
I've heard some bad things about Drake lately. I don't know if
Yeah.
Listen. Okay, Aubrey Graham is not a Drake, and Jared Bell is not a Drake. As a certified Drake, I never did anything with Billy Bobby Brown.
everybody talk at once.
And Aubrey Graham are not Drakes.
I'm also here.
Drake then.
I am an authentic Drake. And
I'm the only
You
one.
trying to say like, oh, my first name's like my middle name.
yeah, no, we haven't done anything wrong. I was named after Darkwing Duck. All right.
Ew.
All right, for the life of me, I don't know if this is going to let me in because it's I relaunched the game. I put in the right code. It's just not letting me in.
Before we start, if you want to mute while we're dead, perhaps we should have a dead chat as well as the normal channel.
That's a good idea.
I will create.
Yeah, dead chat.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
The graveyard,
Did, like Cancer, bro.
Shadow Realm.
Life.
Yeah. The Shadow Realm? Oh man, the Shadow Realm was just hell, right?
Who said that like Cancer?
It's just hell. Like in the Yu-Gi-Oh comic, they pull guns on each other.
Yeah, it's like a dub.
We're going to send you to the next dimension.
It's like, no, he's gonna shoot you in the head.
Your grandpa's dead, Yugi. Move on.
Yeah, it's like your grandpa's not in the Shadow Realm, you. It's like he got his brains blown out. They killed him.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Yugi boy.
Mind
By
cross.
the way, we're at $5,075, so people still are donating. Thank you.
Yo, thank you so much.
I may have to bow out now because it's just not letting me in, and I don't know.
Well, let's try to get you in on the next match.
I'll stick around at least for the and see if I can make something work. But you guys go ahead and start one without me.
All right, I'll try to win quickly.
Right? That's gonna be it.
Did I finally make a fucking desert
Did Mullet Man say that? That's not funny if he said that. If he actually
No,
was.
It was Linkara.
Oh, okay,
With
good.
overconfidence that does not match his actual skill level.
Sorry,
Pretty good.
Okay, so have I keep trying to make the dead chat, and it is not working for me.
It's here on my end.
The VC.
Yeah, it's working. Yeah, it's on there.
Oh, it's
there's a dead chat right there.
All right,
went over to it.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it's there.
All right.
Are your voice is your voice channels like
Oh, they were hidden.
Closed?
I made two
they
of
were
them.
hidden.
That's why. Okay.
Okay. Well, now the dead chat's gone. So.
Well, there's a second.
Well.
Oh, you know what I did? I created a dead chat that was admin only.
Okay.
And that's why I was the only one that could see it. All right, so now we have it. Okay,
it's good now. It's good now.
I am just restarting my console entirely, which will you guys can go ahead without me if you want.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start match.
Go ahead.
Nice.
Let's go.
Okay, so
Perfect.
if we hit $6,000, open it up. You guys can play with us. You can help us kill cancer
Legally.
So did the shadow
us at the same time.
That's true. Yeah.
We are going to legally send cancer to the shadow realm.
At $7,000, we inject Drake with cancer, and then at $8,000, we beat it.
Wow.
If you like ComicDrake, give us money.
Wow. You guys are holding me hostage in my own charity
my
event.
basement.
Well, don't blame everyone.
You were the fool who decided to do it.
The things I do for the greater good.
Oh no,
Where are we dropping, boys?
Would you like to know, Weather Boy?
Got him. Very good. Very good.
Oh no, my game just crashed.
Oh no.
Dead.
Oh, that's
Dead
One player down. One player down.
wow. Go in the dead chat. Wait there alone. Goodbye.
Oh god, he's actually doing it.
He's doing it. Which one of you told him to do that?
That was
I did it was a joke.
Stream is gonna be so lonely.
Well, this is fun. I'm glad that we get to do this. Hopefully, some folks have made some new friends.
Nope.
This is wonderful.
It's a lot of work.
This was last.
It's a lot of work talking to you guys.
I tried to match you guys up based on similar vibes. If there wasn't a request already.
I appreciate that you didn't pair me with any racists.
Yeah.
Shout out to Zippy.
I thought my teammate was okay. I guess.
Yeah, fuck ComicDrake, honestly. Fuck ComicDrake and fuck cancer. After this, we're gonna switch to no builds because nobody likes builds.
Oh, yes!
Thank you.
I mean, it's not like it mattered anyways. The guns made it.
Yeah.
Not guns. The cars. The cars made it.
Yeah, the cars.
Yeah, but still, we'll switch
But
to.
the fact it was an option was annoying.
It's more so.
I don't even know how to open the build menu, if I'm being
You
honest.
hit circle, and it's what I've been doing on accident every couple minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
Multiple
doing it on
times I've accidentally brought up builds while I was trying to swap weapons.
Well, now that we have everybody in one voice chat and I can actually communicate without having to add everybody, then yeah, it'll make it easy. What I want to do is if we can't get a full group like last time, I actually found there are custom modes that have late game simulators.
So it's always super intense.
Yeah, that way it makes it a bit more fun for a smaller player count. But I didn't want to try to explain that to everybody over email and through Discord because we already had a lot of people that weren't used to gaming in the first place.
I see.
Like me.
So I stuck with builds to try and make it as yeah.
I think there's two people still not in the VC. I think it might be Brown.
Yeah, Brown Table and Treboyo right
And
now.
Troya.
Oh, are they teaming up to kill us again? Like
They
that
just
one
don't
dude?
like us.
Man, that was some bullshit. There was like a group of like 5 people.
Mm-hmm.
As I started out this day, I really liked cars. The more cars I fought, the less I liked them.
Yeah.
Who the hell is this?
They just totally dominate the game.
Yeah.
Unreal.
It's very much the car season.
It's funny that you say that because that's actually a quote from Road Warrior.
There's very much just these cars.
The more I see
what are they
these
gonna have,
cars,
like,
the more I
between-
don't like them.
Yeah, give me a mater.
Get in the dead chat, Alex. You done, son.
Speaking of, let's see if I can find a car.
Yeah, no.
How many people were in this game? Just so I know how sad to
16.
be when I die.
What does everybody drive in real life?
Well, I got a turret, but good news for y'all, that doesn't really matter anymore.
No, it does. Hit control and then hop over to the other side. You can't drive, but you can shoot.
That is fair.
That's how I took out Alex. He was trying to get up on me, so I switched to the gunner's seat and then just shot him in the face in his car. What a wild season.
It's insane.
Yeah, I
Good information to know.
Max season.
It is fun though. It is fun.
Wild that Magneto's going to be in it with the Zorn helmet. Like that blows my mind.
The Zorn helmet looks so sick. I love that ComicDrake are getting to work on that.
Over to Dead Chat I go.
Oh, rip.
Hate to see it.
Hey, Dead Chat.
Oh, I'm in the shadow realm. Oh, we got another person in the shadow realm?
Yeah, me, Chris from Comic Tropes.
Welcome. I didn't even make it.
Yeah.
You were spawn kill.
Yeah, it was a spawn kill.
Let's see. Somebody else is joining us.
Yep. It's me. Hi. I got killed by Sunroof Splash. That is amazing PSM, right?
Oh yeah, that guy's he's hitting the gritty probably on you too.
He really needs to be put in his place. He really does.
Yeah,
I
he's good.
sent moles into his chat. And they, like,
Yeah, he sent moles from my viewers went to his chat and we're like trying to talk smack. I'm like, and then we're losing.
You know,
like,
Are they playing as a team again? No.
no, my car! Oh my car!
Oh my god.
Hey.
Why does Troy have 3 people in his car? Am I tripping here?
Hello, Dead Chat.
Hello.
So, Chris, how is it playing Fortnite and hitting the gritty? I know a lot of fans were excited to see how that would turn out.
Yeah, I've been having fun. I'm not the most competitive, but yeah, I'm having fun.
I don't like that I can hear Yoda's backpack on.
I was hearing that too.
That's so unsettling.
No, I am.
So wait, did we determine that they're teaming up on us again? Is that what's happening?
Well, I don't see.
Troy's in a car with 2 other people. And
God
I'm like,
fucking
there we
damn.
go.
Oh shit, ComicDrake's still alive. Oh hell yeah, let's go.
Get back in your live chat, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not. Is having my laptop. Is having my my laptop alive on a second thing still technically a live chat?
This is bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Wait,
all right.
Doug's teamed up with fucking.
We should team up on them this time. Like, it's too hard because there's too many of us, but we gotta do something. Yeah.
Doing quadructos.
6 of us, and we only go for Troy, Doug, and Brown Table, who are teaming up right now.
Yeah.
I think Amazing PSM is the only person who shoots like the driver and not the car.
Yeah.
I shoot the car.
Oh.
If you shoot the car enough, it works.
Hi, Zuffy.
Hey, guy.
Welcome to the Shadow Realm.
Welcome to the Shadow Realm.
It's looking like the donations may have sort of tapped out. It's not really. I don't think we're going to open it up to everybody.
I think it's because we said we give ComicDrake cancer, probably.
Oh, stop! No.
We lost like half of the streams.
All right, you know what?
That is true. People can still donate if they wish.
Oh yeah.
But don't donate cancer.
No,
until people. Yeah, until people.
I'm the designated recipient.
Mm-hmm.
So
we should just give you it now, and then they have to donate. Wow.
there's only 9 people left, so that means there's 5 normals and then this team of 4 in a death van. It's gonna be tricky. I don't know how they're gonna beat them.
I'm on a touchpad on my laptop. It's not going to go very well.
I'm gonna check out their stream.
Yeah, you should watch it. It's pretty fun and like not fun. It's miserable because they killed us all, but interesting to see.
How's everybody's stream going? For those that are streaming.
Everybody's
decent. It looks like it is kind of getting quiet now, to be honest. I think people wanted to see the goal hit, and we hit it. And
that's true.
Yeah, that's what's most important.
Maybe next time, if we do this, we just say that we'll come up with stretch goals along the way, things like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially now that I know how to properly get everybody's codes going and stuff.
Yeah.
I think opening it up to the general populace is going to be another like fun thing. I know there's a lot of other creators that wanted to get involved, just couldn't. A lot of people had to drop out last second, but I think it still went well for what we had.
I think it's great. Well, I'm so happy that we hit the goal. I'm so happy.
Go ahead, dip out, y'all. This was cool. Thank you so much for having me. GG's, everybody.
Thank you so much.
See you later, Zeffy. You were awesome.
Yeah, you too, bro.
See you later.
Bye, Zeffy. All right, y'all. Peace.
Oh, God. Is it just me and the...
No, the coalition's dead. Sunroof Splash killed them all. Yeah.
Oh, God. Thank God.
Coalition? There is coalition. 3 of them.
Lapidoff took me out with he snuck up on me behind with his car. I switched over to the gun port. I got a lot of damage off on him, but then he did enough damage to my car that's going to explode. I got out of the car and it exploded and killed me.
Just like in real life.
Yep.
What?
I just kind of went for a leisurely stroll around the underworld for a while.
Yeah, honestly, it was like
there goes
drive.
I'm double dead.
Double dead.
Man.
The other ComicDrake got destroyed.
Yeah.
Yo, and Nando, Brown Table and his team are asking for you to join their team. You got a
The
choice
evil
here.
team? Oh my God! Well, I am very dead, so it won't work.
Oh, so they are teaming.
I see them
now.
Those cheaters.
They made their own comics for the Cure Discord.
Well.
Oh, I hate group chats.
But they're just curing acne
all over again.
Yeah. All right. So when are we? Where are we dropping, boys?
Oh, guys, something
We'll
fell
roll
off
up
my mic.
the-
I got to
the 12
drop.
of us.
So, yeah, if you guys can't hear me, that's just a mistake with the computer. All right, I'll be around.
Lapidoff might get taken out by the NPC.
I think I'm going to take off, Drake.
The evil team.
This is Fritz from Comic Probes. I think I'm going to take off, but I really enjoyed getting invited to participate. I'm really impressed with what everybody has done today. Just really impressed.
Thank you. Hey, like this wouldn't have happened without you inviting me and Xavier to
your
Invincible conversation. Thank you for being open to the idea of playing Fortnite and
it's fun.
rocking this whole thing.
Absolutely. Take care, everybody.
Take care, Comic Good seeing you.
Likewise. Bye. Folks, now you are only hearing me, and I think that this is as good a time as any to wrap it up because we hit the goal. We raised $5,000 as a group. A bunch of us streamed it. I'm really, really proud and impressed. I couldn't be happier with how this went. Over $5,000 for just some silly goofballs playing a game. Really, really appreciate you watching. I'm going to take off, call it a night, but thank you very much, everybody, for being here. It means a lot to me. It really does. Thank you. Bye.